and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Coming out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gas? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, you're supposed to. Nigga, I told you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Off a Henny and skunk? On some brand Nubian shit, beating down pump. Bitches in the back looking righteous. In a tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and was smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another punch, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down, a kid got choked out, blows was thrown, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk over Dom Perignon. And it's on, and I'm gone, that's that.
And I'm gone. I just got here, baby. I just got here. What in the fuck? What's going on, everybody? Welcome once again to the Wingnut Roundup. This time for February of 2026. We made it, baby. We made it, Reddit. We're doing good. Oh, shit. Hey, how you doing? How is everybody doing? How you feeling? How's your balls? How's your labes? How's your various essential, crusty, and or slithery or slimy bits? Hope you are fantastic. I am conflicted Jeff Holiday. I'm conflicted Jeff Holiday. Also, I'm on the wrong screen. Here, let's make me big. I want to be big. I have short man's disease. I'm 5'9". Come on. So I hope everybody's doing really well. It has been an amazing month for me, just to kind of check in a little bit. We're checking in with each other. I've had some pretty decent lows and some exhilarating, fantastic, mind-warping highs that were pretty incredible and noteworthy. And like with anything in life, the highs usually end up helping to counteract the lows. So I'm hoping that you, watching, dear watcher, have been having pretty much the same. That being said, we are filming this. If you're not watching this live, we are filming this on the 28th of February. And not great news today. So what we're going to try and do today, and this is going to be a fucking struggle for me, if I'm being totally honest with you. We are going to attempt to now have 3 hours. Ooh. We're going to attempt to have 3 hours. Why is that not reading? Oh, there's another one that's going to read here in a second. We're going to attempt to have 3 hours of fun. Is that one not going to read? Is my shit broken again?
Time to go off the rails with the Wingnut train.
Yes! Something's working. Fuck yes, something's working. Fuck yeah! What do you mean I'm not 5'9"? I'm 5'9". You've met me in real life. Fuck you. Come on, man. Anyway, we're going to attempt to have 3 hours of unedited, unabashed silliness, fun, frolicking fantasy stuff. With watching some of the weirdest, craziest, strangest things that I've been able to find over the past month here on the internet. And crack some jokes, have some laughs, have a good time. Found some amazing stuff for this month. It's incredible. What kind of bad news today? Oh, just turn on the news. Just turn on the news. I love that. Okay, I love the fact that I have some long time friends of mine that I've known on the internet for a long time. And I've actually finally gotten a chance about a year and a half ago to go and meet them in real life. And now they're having like a legit argument over how tall I am. That's so funny. That's so funny. Also, I noticed as we were like playing the intro music, there's a few people saying that sometimes they have a bit of an issue when watching the Roundup because if they're a little tired, my voice will put them to sleep. Is that a compliment or an insult? I don't know. I mean, I suppose if like if I read you like a bedtime story or something, I don't think I have a bad voice. I think it comes through pretty good in these streams as a bit more like smoother and a little bit deeper than it tends to be when I'm in real life. Like if you meet me in real life, I am exactly the same as I am when you watch me online. I'm this. But when I'm talking to people in real life, I get super fucking excited. I am a golden retriever at heart, and I get super excited, and my voice gets a little bit higher. I'm like, oh my god, holy shit! So have you heard about and I'll like talk your ear off, especially if you ask me about lore of some kind, especially Star Trek lore, and I will just turn into like this giddy, slobbering fucking dog, just babbling and babbling and babbling. Oh, it is a compliment. Ooh, I should read bedtime stories. Should I really? I actually, okay, so I use for these shows, like all my live shows, I just use these like really cheap microphones, but I have some that I bought and some that people actually bought for me who were fans of the show or shit that I do online that are really, really good quality. Maybe I should do some voice stuff. Anyway, okay. Everything's fucking bananas, all right? Everything's fucking bananas. We're gonna get through this. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, and I'm a bit of a mess today too. I just ran into my room and like grabbed a shirt, grabbed a jacket. Fuck it. I didn't even get a chance to finish the programming. It's gonna be one of those roundups where I have to do the programming like while we're watching and like build the show as we're doing it. But you know what? It's fine. What do you expect from me? Perfection? So, starting out with, we are going to go, we're just going to check in with a good, trusty Wingnut. I'm usually really, really good at being able to understand what S. Rob is saying. I'm going to need help on this one. For our friends over across the pond who have any experience whatsoever with the UK, especially Geordies, I'm going to need you to translate this one for me because I got nothing.
Attacked. It's basically the same attack as happened before. For those who...
And yes, just so you know, that's exactly how this video starts. You just like right in the middle of just talking, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make do.
We've been keeping a watch on this. What happens is, as I said, after they attacked me again, that I applied for a job at MI6 a lot of years ago, which I did. A lot of years. Well, look, quite a few years ago now. And basically, that was at that point they removed my books during when they do a security clearance, which was wrong, a wrong thing to do because there was no reason to do it for, and they don't work for fucking Amazon or the online company. They're supposed to work for us, or at least.
Okay. So I don't know what he's saying, but he went on this kick for about a week where he started saying that MI6 was actually attacking him. Now, for those who aren't aware, S-Rob is the most prolific occult author and or practitioner of balloon magic in the UK. Also the creator of the Bubbly Bone Man, which we love the Bubbly Bone Man, don't we? The Bubbly Bone Man. Now, he's trying to describe to us why the MI6 was attacking him. I can't fucking figure this shit out. Like, please.
For King Charles. Well, he wasn't king at the time, I don't think. But it wasn't work for the Queen either. She didn't care about my books either. So, and it didn't do basically just freelancing, doing what the fuck they want, doing what they want when they want to do it because they're not accountable. And they've done it again. What they did is the first, when I mentioned it to somebody, they actually removed my my page, my spellcaster page. Now, what they did when they did that is they don't hack; they just phone up. You can tell because they just phone.
Okay, wait. So hang on, fuck. So the British CIA is trying to like fuck with his occult author book page. Is that what he's saying? His slur's getting worse. I think he's in a pub. I think that might be why. That might be our first clue as to why he's having such a hard time with this one. I don't know. His slur. Yeah.
They don't have to. They just phone someone and tell them to take it down. And then it went back up again because I contacted somebody through because I know the phone was being tapped. And that's up. And then the author page is gone. They're playing funny games.
Oh.
You know? But the thing is, it just shows they are loose cannons.
Right.
Something that us ordinary folk don't realise. Number one, they don't work for you. They don't work for King Charles, they work for themselves. They're not accountable to anybody. They don't care less about money because they just spend it, just comes in and they spend it. Don't think they're thinking about economics of the country because it doesn't come into it at all. The country's poorer because of them, because they've attacked assets that were bringing money into the country. They've attacked assets bringing money into the country that we're paying tax on.
See, this is what I love about this, okay? Look, and again, this is just like a little warm-up video before we get to like the meat and potatoes of the Roundup. But I love S-Rob's energy because he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. Now, I don't understand him because I am not an occult author, nor have I ever practiced magic through the use of modeling balloons. But at the same time, I definitely know the motivation of being like, I've had a few in the pub. My friends haven't shown up yet. I should record a video on the internet talking about politics and finances in the CIA. I should totally do this. Now, the difference between me and S-Rob is I don't do that, but I want to. Oh, I want to. I understand this man very, very well. I have the same impulses as him. I just somehow, I have like, you know what it is? Okay, I can explain exactly what it is. We're done with this video anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. It's just a warm-up video. This is good.
Hello. I don't catch a stream live often. My mom blocked me because I went to protest ICE.
Oh.
My dad was pro-human rights but passed away 3 years ago. I'm the only one left fighting the good fight.
Huh.
I'm not stopping. Trans rights. Fuck ICE. Eat the rich.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Listen, I understand very, very much how much it's difficult in these times when you have like a family member who holds some, I won't even put a judgment on their viewpoints right now because it's not important, but they hold a viewpoint that is so stern and so strong that when they see you doing something earnest, their viewpoint is so demented, I think is a fair word to say, that they just can't communicate with you anymore. And I'm really sorry that happened. That's really unfortunate. I admire and I applaud anybody's willingness and strength to basically speak truth to power. I think it's very, very important for people to do these days. It's not easy. It's very much not easy. But just so you understand how much you understand. I absolutely am with you. I agree with you. Trans rights are human rights. Fuck ICE. And anybody who makes more than 9 figures should die. And we should consume their flesh. All right. Anyway, so now that we're all on the same page, isn't that a little extreme, Jeff? No, it's not. Let's move on to something more fun. I don't give a fuck today, dude. This is where we're at. This is all I give a fuck about. It's fine. We're just gonna have fun. Let's start out with this dickhead.
Next up on the newest clone out in the streets is your legend, Jim Carrey, who is no longer with us. He even goes to say in this interview that he is...
It's like I'm dead.
My favorite funny face is the one I'm wearing right now.
Thank you.
So, I'm gonna read some Streamlabs real quick. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Has anybody else? I'm asking this in the chat while I read out these. Has anybody else seen this clip of Jim Carrey? That just happened like, I don't know, a day or two ago, something like that. Like, here, I want to see if I can get a better... Yeah, that one. Yeah. Has anybody else seen that? Because we're going to be talking about this for a minute. Screwbucket says, yo, Jeff finally managed to catch a wingy roundup. A wingy roundup. Y'all are awesome and one of my inspirations for streaming. Last stream was spotlighting the whole script as written by Richard Kelly. It involved a nuclear holocaust. Very unhinged, lol. Screwbucket, will you please email me, jeff@jeffholiday.com. I don't want to miss that. Send me the link to that. I need to see that. I have such a strange affection and love for Richard Kelly. It's a thing. It's a thing. And I want to watch that video. That sounds fucking amazing. Thank you again, Darth Locutus. Screwbucket says, my first message was never read. I bop you. I just read it. Girl, you gotta wait. Girl. Piper20, thank you again so much. Appreciate you. And Woden22 says, love to you from James and Elizabeth in upstate New York. We've been watching for years. Today, we really need the Wingnut Roundup. I hear you. Today, I need the Wingnut Roundup. It's a doozy. You're such a doozy. Oh, you saw this clip on Hannah Reloaded? I love Hannah Reloaded. Hell yeah. Is Jim Carrey anamorphing into Mickey Rourke? That's a good fucking comment. That's a great comment. So we need to talk about what's going on with Mr. James Carrey. For some reason, I couldn't download this one with audio, so we're gonna have to just try and watch it on Instagram. I don't know if it's gonna work properly, so we're just gonna try. This is from Gubba, good old Gubba. Oh shit.
Jim Carrey been cloned? We find discussions of human cloning in the Epstein files, and people still want to claim that it's not happening. Here he is at an award show. Does this look like Jim Carrey to you? Maybe something feels off, maybe not. But what I found interesting is when he says this.
Yeah, then I watched everybody like talking 1,000 miles an hour up there receiving their awards, and I was like, I'm dead.
Sure, maybe it's just a slide of speech, but when you start to pay attention, you start to see the patterns. Like when Taylor Swift disappeared, erased all of her social medias, and came back as a reptile. In her first music video, Back, they say the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. It's almost as if the truth is in plain sight, and they love to tell you. But what do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. Drinking your raw milk. Yeah, no. That's good old Gubba. Now, okay. There's something really fascinating in this, is that she shows a little bit more of the clip that Coach Monarch does, right? And in it, the clip that she shares, he's like, everybody up there is talking like 1,000,000 miles an hour, etc. And I'm like, I'm dead. Okay. Well, what she's not mentioning, and what Coach Monarch isn't mentioning, is that this was specifically at a French film festival award show, and that he was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award from this, I don't know, the company or whatever, and that he tried his best to do his acceptance speech in French, but his French isn't that good. And so the people speaking super fast is because he doesn't understand them that well, and he was trying. Now, that on its face should be enough. But for these people, they glom onto anything. What I am curious about is what possesses a person? What fucks with a person's mind so much that they will take a look at the difference between these two faces and think, oh yeah, that's a clone, or that's a man in a mask, or that's a guy who got old and got Botox. It's just Botox, dude. It's just Botox. It's just Botox. But look, I am not an expert. I'm not an expert. I can't tell you for sure whether or not it was Botox. I'm not even passing judgment on Botox. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want with your face. I will never judge. Body mod is body mod. But we should go to an expert on exactly what's going on with Jim Carrey, okay? So that's what we're going to do right now. Let's consult the actual experts on this.
In light of Jim Carrey looking and acting differently, and me maybe being the world authority on Jim Carrey, I thought maybe I'd resurrect some of my old videos showing how Jim played Joe. But first, let's watch this character in a mask playing Jim Carrey.
Oh my gosh. One that pops to mind all the time is, I don't know what the French name is. It's the Untouchables with Omar Sy.
Now, they'll try to sell you on cloning and soul swapping and nonsense like that, but it's just a prosthetic mask. And I'll show you. Because they've done it before. Because now Jim is actually playing a new role, Walton Goggins.
Okay. This is fucking me up though. Why? Why in the world, if Jim Carrey is now playing Walton Goggins, why is he showing a picture of Jim Carrey as actually Joe Biden? Is he also Joe Biden? Is Jim Carrey also Walton Goggins, the creator of Walton Goggins goggles, and also Joe Brandon? Like, what the fuck is going... Like, I know that Jim Carrey is having a midlife crisis. Do you know how old Jim Carrey is? That's like a 3/4 life crisis. Which, I mean... Hey, we all can go through crises. I went through a midlife crisis. That's why I ride motorcycles now. It's fine. Jim Biden. Yeah. Jim Biden. Yeah, sure. Jim Carrey was really good as the ghoul in the Fallout show, for sure. No, I'm into it. Hell yeah. I don't know. I think some people might be confused.
So they have someone else playing Jim. And enjoy the evidence for those of you that have never seen my old videos. Does Jim Carrey play Joe Biden part of the time? I'm not talking Saturday Night Live, talking real life. At the end of this video, I think if you don't think so right now, there might be a little part, at least a little part of you that just might agree with me. Let's start with this. We all know he is a physical comedian, but just watch this.
Options were limited.
I guess this is before he knew how to, like, mix audio or something, maybe?
You won't be seeing much more physical humor in my show. I want to go way back now. It'll be...
Can we talk about how you've got all these clips of Jim Carrey doing, like, actor falls, and this dude's just intently staring at the fucking camera like, do you see? What are you staring at, dude?
Okay, so you get the idea. He falls a lot.
What the fuck?
For comedy. But did you ever notice who else falls a lot?
Oh, fuck off!
They kind of
Fuck
look
off!
In fact, that might even look a little bit more like Jim Carrey than Jim Carrey looks like Jim Carrey.
You ever notice how Biden fell a whole lot because he's an old clumsy man? Nope. Jim Carrey. That's
Joe Biden. I'll show you.
Now show me, baby.
Looks a lot like Jim Carrey to me, and that's supposed to be Biden getting off the helicopter. They even have similar walks. And
Computer enhance. Enhance on this man's gait. Enhance. I have not. This is my live reaction. I have not seen this video all the way through. I watched like the first 15, 20 seconds and I was like, oh yeah, no, this is going in. Fuck yeah. This is gold.
forward head postures. Do you see it? I see it. Similar length arms in comparison to their knees.
Notice the lack of chicken head.
And we know how Hollywood likes to put things in plain sight. We also know they do a ton of predictive programming. This Simpsons was 15 years before this, even to the sign falling down.
Okay, I will admit that one is a little weird, but also, I mean, there are a lot of escalators, man.
I'm free on the 7. That's 7.
Did you see it? I saw one thing at first. Watch the timing of his hand.
Do you see how people use handrails? Do you see? See.
Hands, and then watch. You see it? Watch, I sync it up here. Ready? There it is. Watch. Go.
Mm-hmm.
And the hands. Timed up at the same time, the hands at the same time. That's Jim Carrey. That is Jim Carrey. I'm going to show you more.
Show me all of it, baby.
Okay, here it is, the full clip. You'll see he salutes and he puts his hand up twice, just like we saw in the movie Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey. And then tell me this isn't Jim Carrey's comedic falling. There's no way Joe Biden.
That's
is
just
quick
an
on his
old.
feet.
That's just an old man falling up the stairs. You know what guys like him never do? They never compare, like, here's Joe Biden falling up some stairs. Here's another video of another random man falling upstairs. Let's see if they're similar. Oh, they are. Must be the same person. Oh, wait, there's another example. They also must be the same. Wait a minute. I mean, the numbers don't even add up, right? The numbers don't add up. With all these types of videos where people are like comparing facial types and gaits and walks and that sort of thing, they're always like, look at this distinctive mole. Look at this distinctive way they smile. Look at the bridge of the nose. Look at the way, the shape of the eyes. Look at this and look at that. Look at this, look at that. There are over 7 billion people on this planet. Okay. There are so many people that it is absolutely possible that you will have somebody that looks like a passable doppelganger to you within, I don't know, 10,000 people. Because there ain't that many different types of faces or different combinations of face types. Everybody is unique, sure. Passable to some dipshit's eyes that they look like they might be the same person? Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. I keep hearing every now and then, like, I saw your doppelganger. What do you mean, my doppelganger? Oh, a guy that looked just like you. Just, you know, like, just almost exactly like you. I'm like, oh, yeah? Okay. And that happens, like, once every 6 or 7 years. I'm like, okay. I assume that there are plenty of people that look quite a bit like me. I don't go out of my way trying to look distinctively different. It's so fucking weird, man. So weird. Joe Bamna dropping a sick Bruce Almighty reference. That'd be great. It's so weird. Yeah, I mean, it's like... Oh, yeah, no, I've fallen upstairs many times. 100%. Okay, just double check it on my shit real quick. Yeah. Everyone hasn't liked the stream, do it now. Yeah, I guess so. I don't really care about metrics or anything like that. I don't give a fuck. I just want people to show up and have fun with me. That's all I really care about. So because I didn't get all the programming done, I'm gonna have to, like, unfortunately, just have these, like, little awkward moments where I have to, like, come over here and I have to, like, throw this
Okay,
up
these
in
are
here and I got to do this. Like, I know which order I want to watch things in. I just haven't put them in. So I have to, like, keep things fucking muted to make sure I don't blow anybody's eardrums out. My bad. I apologize. It's been a crazy day. That's all I can tell you. It's been a crazy-ass day. All right. So, along the same vein of what we watched, we're going to check in with my personal favorite from TikTok, one Mr. Mario.
Okay, these are real.
This is the world's smartest Canadian, by the way. And listen, I do love Canadians. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but this man is just an absolute genius.
All right. I'll explain to you where this comes from. So, all the main characters, like people that are powerful in leadership, or Hollywood actors, these people have been alive for a very long time.
Okay.
These beings have a very long life, and they have to.
Just as an aside, has anybody been watching? I guess there's like an interview with a vampire TV show now. And I'll admit, I fell out of love with the interview with the vampire book series for a lot of different reasons. But I'm really curious. And are they good? And are they just vampire smut? And if it is just vampire smut, that's okay. You can tell me. Just tell me if it's good vampire smut or bad vampire smut. And if it's bad vampire smut, if it's good bad vampire smut.
To hide themselves amongst us because, well, they don't want to make it obvious, but they do consume human flesh and they do drink human blood. We have something in us that rejuvenates them. This is why these pizza parties, children carry that more than adults, right? That's why it's always children. Children are still growing, so they carry more of what it is that rejuvenates these people. So I just watched this video with Hillary.
Is it like, is it adrenochrome? Just tell me it's adrenochrome. It'd be fucking great.
Hillary Clinton talking about aliens or whatever. She's Julianne Moore. That's
wait, what?
Who is playing her part?
What?
Donald Trump is John Wayne.
Wait. Okay, hang on. Hillary Clinton is Julianne Moore? No. What? Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's still on Pizzagate. Oh yeah. 100%. This is so many conspiracies all in one. There's a Pizzagate connection, there's a adrenochrome connection, there's the people are hiding as other people connection. But like, I've never heard Julianne Moore and Hillary Clinton. That's wild. And this one is like Trump is John Wayne. I have absolutely heard that one. I've seen people try and do comparison photos of John Wayne and Donald Trump, and absolutely not. No, they don't look anything alike. Not even close. Marion. Fucking Marion.
There's some people that everyone knows, like Brad Pitt and Benicio del Toro. It's almost like not even trying to hide it.
I don't get that one either. I don't know how you think Brad Pitt and Benicio del Toro look anything alike. That's really weird. That's super, super weird. That's so weird. That's so weird. Holy shit.
DiCaprio and Kurt Russell, same guy.
What? Wait,
He's
what?
in a movie. So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's DiCaprio and Kurt Russell are in the same room, but they're in a trailer, like they're alone.
Okay.
Which is like sus, because I already know that it's the same person. The only other person in there would probably.
What the fuck? Kurt Russell and Leonardo DiCaprio are the same person. What?
Be Tarantino who's filming it, but you can tell that they're not actually in the same room together. Like, they kind of fuck up a little bit. Many examples of this. I could tell you who all of them are. I have a very good eye for that. But yeah, so these beings, and not...
Bitch, you need glasses. What the fuck you talking about? I got a good eye for these things that aren't real. Oh! Okay. Oh. Got me Steve Brulin over here. Oh. You fucking idiot.
Not all of them do it, I don't think. Like, just like when you watch in the movies, like some vampires are hell-bent on just having human blood and other ones are trying to get away from it. So they do have both spectrums of that.
It's just like those movies, where the vampires who like blood and vampires who don't like blood. It's just like that movie. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, sure. Fuck, why not?
And a lot of them are reptiles, but not all of them are just reptiles. Like there's other.
Wait. So the vampires and the reptiles, but some are not reptiles, but vampires. Or the reptiles, but not vampires. Wait. Fuck.
Other beings that do this same thing. Like they're affected the same way by it.
Uh-huh.
There's this movie called Ravenous, and it
Oh.
is on Disney, of all places. How convenient. They depict what happens when you consume too much human meat or too much human blood. And
Yeah, you got to just have just enough human meat or human blood. Otherwise, you do a Ravenous. Which also, by the way, fucking amazing movie. Fucking amazing movie. Incredible. Just there's one line in that movie that is absolute fucking cinema. And it's if you've seen the movie, you know the fucking line. It's this one. It goes, "Run." That's it. That's the line. One word. Fucking cinema. Absolute cinema. Fuck, a great movie. Anyway, what are you talking about?
they kind of go fucking nuts. It causes rage, but it also does age regress them at the same time. So yeah, I want you to bring some people to me that you want me to tell you who they are, like as actors, and I will tell you who they are. Al Pacino and Adam Sandler is another big one that I want.
Al Pacino and Adam Sandler. Okay. Sure.
To mention that no one notices. I know all of them. Okay. Get back to me.
Personally, I'm a fan of Dunkachino, but is it on the level of everyone? I would say yes. As far as like in my formative years enjoying movies, I would say the line from Ravenous is right up there with the line from The Professional. 100%. Also, is it just me? It's kind of hard to watch the movie The Professional these days. It's a little... You know why. It's tough. It's very tough. And I kind of wish I could go back to a time when I was so much more innocent and I didn't really like have to think about things like that. That would be great. That would be so nice, but we just don't live in that world anymore. We just don't live in that world anymore. All right. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a protracted, fun experiment with one of an old favorite for the Roundup. But I'm going to introduce this whole situation before we get started. So, for those who are longtime viewers of the Roundup, they are aware that unfortunately, the young James Rink passed away. The young James Rink, a.k.a. Mr. Super Soldier Talk himself, passed away. It was very sad. It was very, very sad. He was too young. He was too young. Q in the arms of an angel. And since James Rink passed away, there has been this, I don't want to say power vacuum, but there's this strange, drifting, unknown situation where we don't know what's going to happen with a lot of the people involved in Super Soldier Talk. And for that can be actually very harrowing and scary for some people because what does that mean for, say, Jimmy Payne?
Hi, yo, I'm here to
I'll
link.
just come right out and say it. What are we doing about Jimmy Payne? Because Jimmy Payne is one of the greatest things to ever be gifted to the internet, if you will. Well, another friend of Super Soldier Talk was the Cryptid Huntress, and she has taken it upon herself to start hosting Jimmy Payne even more often than James used to. So now we have a whole new era, a whole new fucking era of Jimmy Payne waiting for us. And we are about to embark on one of those journeys. So this is a stream that they did. It's about 3 hours and 5 minutes long, called the Texas. Where are you from? Oh, honey, I'm from Texas. Texas Chainsaw Family, the true story with Jimmy Payne and Miesha Johnston. Yes, I said that right. So when we've got a video like this, what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game in the chat, and you guys have probably done this before. The video is 3 hours and 5 minutes long. I want to see some time codes in the chat. Type in some time codes in between the start and 3 hours and 5 minutes in, and I will randomly pick one. We'll go to it, and we'll see what we get. We're playing some Wingnut roulette. And go. I know it's really sad that James is gone. I definitely do miss James. I think James was a fantastic host, and he brought so much beautiful color and interesting aspects to the world. Okay, we're getting some in. We're getting some in. I saw two that are actually very, very close. You know what? We're gonna go with Griffin Doggo and Opie Monstar. And we'll just kind of bridge in between those around the 1 hour and 24-minute mark. Also, I forgot I missed my optometrist appointment, and my ass is fucking blind as a motherfucker. So I'm gonna do this old man like. All right, here we go. All right, we don't even know what we're gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna get. You don't know what we're gonna get. We're just gonna roll the dice. Let's go.
And when I got there, my concern
oh, shit.
was.
Oh, fuck me. I have it muted on the board. I'm such a dipshit. Okay, my bad. There we go.
I needed transportation. I've got to get into the house, and I got to get Dolly. And I'm armed now.
Oh.
Now, prior to me getting there, Dolly woke up, and she is at a table, and there, let me back up just a second.
Go ahead, buddy.
When Dolly woke up, she's in a room, and there's an old man, probably about damn near 100 years old.
There was an old man about 100 years old. All right. Who's Dolly? Who's Dolly? I keep thinking Dolly the sheep, too. Is it weird that I think of Dolly the sheep more than I think of Dolly Parton? That makes me sad. I love Dolly Parton.
And he's over in the corner of the room. He's real old.
Creepy.
And this woman walks in,
what is that?
walks into the door, and she's toting a Bible.
I guess it's from the movie, isn't
and
it?
she tells Dolly, she says, you know, what are you doing here? And where's the other man that you were with? We can't find him.
Where that man
And
be?
Dolly says, please let me go. I'll do anything you want.
Yeah.
And she says to Dolly, you know, she starts talking scripture. She's quoting from the Bible. An eye for an eye, you know, stuff like that, a tooth for a tooth. And she tells Dolly, she says, I'm not going to let you harm my family.
I don't know how he does it, but with that accent, I swear to God, when he said tooth, I heard an L in there. How do you do that? Tooth. Fuck.
But she leaves out of the room. She comes back in with a bowl and a spoon. And basically what it is human blood. And she is feeding human blood to the old man. Okay?
Vampires.
Now, yeah.
Adrenochrome.
I heard that blood makes people look younger, but in that movie, he looks really old.
Well,
He wasn't getting enough blood. He needed a lot more blood.
He's the head cannibal, okay?
He must be like
No,
300 years old. I'm just
well,
kidding.
she ended up I want to say she either got up again and she got hit, or either she passed out. What it's in the movie, but
Okay, so it's like the
she
movie.
is up again. Like I said, they went and they cut her. One of the other male members came in there and they cut her finger.
Oh no!
They grabbed her hand and they
Yeah.
opened her hand up. They cut Dolly's finger, and then they rolled the old man over there, and they forced her finger open when the old man was sucking the blood from her finger.
I remember that from the movie. Yeah, I remember that from the movie. Okay. Okay. I think Jimmy Payne needs to do like a okay. Okay, wait, hang on. I got a gold fucking idea right now. Okay, hang on. What if Jimmy Payne makes a movie review channel, but his entire movie review channel is like how the movie got it wrong because he was there. Right? I think this is like a fucking money printing machine right here. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be literally any fucking movie. Like, Wuthering Heights was some bullshit. Listen, when I was there, I didn't have that much passion. I had to fake it because otherwise she'd discover I was actually having an affair with the queen. Or like, Starship Troopers, like I all sorts of crazy shit. It'd be amazing. Actually, Johnny Rico was a half arachnid hybrid born by the military intelligence. It'd be incredible. I think it's a great idea.
If you watch the movie, you'll see the old man sucking her finger.
Oh, I saw it.
And she is, like I said, she started screaming and she passed out. Okay.
I would too. I 100% would too. That's
Wait. Y'all acting like you never had an old man sucking on your fingers. Just me? I don't know.
worse than a chainsaw coming at me, I think. I don't know what's worse, Jimmy.
Well, when she woke up the second time or whatever, she's at a table.
Yeah.
And the lamp in the room is the lamp has human skin on it.
Yeah.
And there is, there's the body is cut up and it's on the table.
Yeah.
And they are cannibal.
Yeah.
They're eating the body.
Yeah.
Of the Vietnam vet that they had killed earlier that day.
Why do I feel like he's just causing psychic damage to Miesha Johnston? And who is she? Whomst is this woman? Whomst. Oh, it's not working. Fuck. Wait. Oh, there we go. Whomst is this lady? Whomst are you? Tell me.
They were eating his body, and they were taking some of the food and trying to force it into Dolly's mouth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
You know what?
Ew.
When I'm hearing you talk about this, I'm thinking like maybe this movie was. I know you're giving us the true story behind it, but also it feels like this is soft disclosure for what has been released and the public is aware of at this point. That the elites with a little e, the D-elites, I like to say, they've been doing this for centuries, decades, and in this movie. The movie, based on a true event, is just soft disclosure.
Well, I advise the movie crew on the Texas Slaughter family. I went on site and we filmed, what had occurred on site. So the Texas Slaughter family. That was I was the advisor on that movie site. So that's very accurate. Now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's Dolly's recollection of it. You remember she's got multiple personality disorder because she's been traumatized.
An unreliable narrator. I would know I was there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave this up to the chat. We're going to watch just like another 30, 40 seconds of this. But we can stay on this a little bit longer, or we can move on, and then I'll come back to this again, and we'll pick another time code to randomly like see what we can find in here. It's up to you. Stay or later. Stay or later. That's what I want to see in the chat.
Now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out in 1970. I think it's 1974 it came out. The Texas Slaughter Family didn't come out to 2024. So what I did, that information was only declassified.
Stay. All right, we'll stay. We're sticking
about
around.
24 months ago. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now let me get back to tell you what happened.
Yep.
When Dolly woke up and they're, consuming the drifter's remains.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dolly started begging for her life, and she told them that she'd do anything they said, just let her go.
Okay.
But what happened was they were going to kill her, and they wanted Grandpa to have a little fun. So they went and got a hammer, and they got a tub, a tin tub, and
Come on, Jimmy. Come back with one of your own stories rather than reciting the plot of 70s horror movies. It's much more interesting to hear about time travel and aliens.
Okay, listen, I will agree. I love it when he talks about being a time-traveling assassin for Ho Chi Minh and night vision goggles in the Vietnamese jungle. I love that shit. That shit's fucking incredible. But also, I love when he served on the Starship Enterprise and fucked Spock's cousin because he gave her a candy bar. And you never know what you're going to get with Jimmy Payne. So it's in this is new territory for us. Well, kind of. His video about the Jeepers Creepers monster that I did battle with. Now that was pretty good. That's pretty good. So you never know what you're gonna get. We gotta try him. We gotta try him. He is no legit though. Queen of Karma. He is legitimately traumatizing these people. I think Jessica, the Cryptid Huntress, has known him long enough that she's just kind of like, okay. But this new lady, I think she is like emotional damage, just crazy shit. Yeah, fucking her up.
Laid it down, and they had Dolly's hands. They held her hands behind her back.
Yeah.
And they leaned her over. And they gave the hammer to the old man to hit her in the head.
Oh no, not hot.
To
not
knock
hot.
her brains out.
Oh shit.
See, the
not
old
hot.
man used to work
Not
for
hot.
a slaughter company. Slaughtering the cattle. He hit the cattle in the head.
Yeah.
I remember that from the movie. I remember that.
Yeah.
The hitchhiker they picked up in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he worked at the slaughterhouse. He had a picture of him actually putting some cows down or something. Remember? That was in the movie.
Well, yeah. Now, in the movie where he went to the cemetery, they were digging up graves. The younger one.
Yeah.
Was digging graves up at the cemetery.
For fun.
And the cemetery was it was way north of that area. And he had taken the remains of the body out and took some
I gotta point out, like they highlight some chats every now and then, and she decided to highlight the Nazis brought over info from Operation Paperclip to share their findings. What does that have to do with anything? Why? What? What does that have to do with anything that he's talking about? What? Anyway, fuck it.
wire and had, you know, wrapped the corpse's legs to the top of the tombstone, and they put the head of another cadaver in the hands of the cadaver that was sitting on the tombstone. So that part is pretty accurate about the graveyard, about
Jeez.
digging up the. Not only were they killing people and eating people, they were digging people up and eating the flesh.
It's like jerky, right? It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, because, okay, god damn it. Oh, you know what? And I missed one a little while ago. Cat Avalasis? Yay, caught you live. Your biggest fan from South Africa. South Africa. I've been to South Africa. I've never been to Africa, period. And it's kind of, it's interesting to try and figure out where to go. I have the ability to travel anywhere in the world that I want right now. Like right now. And I want to make it to every single continent that I possibly can. And Africa, it's come down to basically either South Africa, Morocco, which I think is kind of cheating, or Kenya, because apparently Kenyan women absolutely fucking love white men. Ladies. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. But I have to read this one because of who it is. Yammy the Cute Bun Bun says, Jeff Hun, star-crossed love, you're not 5'9". I know this. You know this. You don't gotta lie. Love you still. And I start a new job this Monday, so expect more from me. Hugs and kisses, Yammy and Jackie. I love you very much, Yammy and Jackie. You're very sweet. Also, you have to understand, this is actually, it's a big thing for me to be like, I'm 5'9", because the tallest I got was 5'9 3/4, and so I lied to everybody for a long time and said I was 5'10". If I was wearing boots, I was 5'10", and I was like, yeah, I'm 5'10". But there's a fucked up thing that happens when you start getting older. You shrink. You fucking shrink. And I shrank. I'm now just 5'9". It's okay. My dad's shrinking too, and he's way older than me, so he's still shorter than me now. So it's okay. I'm still a man. I don't give a fuck. It's fine. It's okay. But tease me all you want. I don't care. This is the internet.
The rotten flesh. They were making head cheese out of the brains.
Wait.
Okay?
Hang on. Griffin, you too will soon be old, and you too will shrink. Jeff is only 5 foot with a 9-inch penis. That's why I get the extra 9 inches. Fuck off.
No, I have to tell you, Jimmy, we put this show off until this week, and it's so timely because a lot of people could, and I still can't wrap my head around this, but with the release of those files, that huge dump they did this past week, they talk about eating humans.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
And so here we are, and we're connecting this to, I'm not saying the MIBs weren't doing it and the assets weren't doing it, but you came across a family at a compound that was. And like I said, this is kind of like soft disclosure for today, I think, from back
Well, when the old man, he tried several times, he just couldn't hold the hammer. And they got frustrated. They were going to take the hammer and go ahead and knock her brains out like they do the cattle.
Jeez.
And Dolly broke loose, and Dolly ran, and she jumped through the window. Okay.
The window.
She was trying to escape. She injured her leg in the process. But what happened was, I was outside, and I had hot wired the pickup truck that they had used earlier that day. I managed to get to the pickup truck. I hot wired it, and just as I was starting the truck up, the female.
Why did she highlight mini Jedi in this chat? Okay, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
That was in the house came out with her Bible, and I backed up and hit her and knocked her, about 20 or so feet. And then I put it in drive, and I drove towards the front of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And Dolly is running down the road. She's got, Leatherface chasing her with the chainsaw. Now, about the time this occurred, there's an 18-wheeler coming down the road, and in the 18-wheeler was another MIB. And
wait. So he was here at the behest of the Men in Black? Because I got so entranced by the narrative quality of Jimmy Payne's recitation of this incredible epic tale that I forgot that he was a Men in Black agent. He was an agent JP? Whatever.
he saw Leatherface chasing Dolly with the chainsaw, and he stopped his truck on the road because he's an MIB. And he opened the door, and by that time I was in the pickup truck. I stopped in the road, and I jumped out, and I grabbed Dolly and helped her into the 18-wheeler. All three of us got into the 18-wheeler at that time. And Leatherface took the chainsaw and he hit the side of the door.
Yes, I know his
with
name
the
is MIB
chainsaw.
agent. I get it.
He couldn't cut through the steel. And so the other MIB opened the door on the other side of the truck, the 18-wheeler, the cattle truck.
18-wheeler.
And
Miesha is fucking struggling through this. Holy shit.
And he got out with Dolly. And then I got out and I grabbed the
Oh, she's browsing now.
a monkey wrench or some type of a wrench. I grabbed a wrench. And
I grabbed some wrench.
I was trying to hold him off because, like I said, Dolly had injured her leg. And the other MIB was, trying to, get to the truck, the pickup truck that was behind the 18-wheeler. So I threw the wrench and hit Leatherface. And when I did, Leatherface fell to the ground and the chainsaw cut Leatherface's leg. Okay.
Got his artery, I hope.
Just cut his leg.
Okay.
And so Dolly and the other MIB got into the truck. And I ran and
y'all are fucking killing me in the chat right now. God damn it.
Well, I take that back. I jumped into the pickup truck first, and then the MIB jumped into the passenger side. See, Dolly broke left, and the MIB broke right. He was able to separate Dolly from the MIB.
Yeah.
But what I did, I circled back, and I was able to slow the truck down and Dolly ran and was able to get in the back of the truck. And as I am driving off with Dolly in the back of the truck, she's crying and laughing and very hysterical.
Yeah.
See, what had happened was,
tell me,
right before I rode up, one of the younger ones that had they had robbed the grave, had ran out in front of the truck, and the MIB had ran over him.
Can we point out the fact that this is after Jimmy Payne was a assassin for Ho Chi Minh, and he was supposed to be like this martial arts master, but all he can do against Leatherface is just chuck a wrench at his face. Which, I guess was very effective because he checked a wrench at his face and he dropped his chainsaw, and chainsaw hit him in the leg.
About a minute before I got there.
Okay.
And Dolly saw the man, being run over by 18-wheeler. She witnessed that. So when a presidential, when you look at a presidential model and they say, I can't remember what happened, for compassionate reasons, we don't try to make them remember.
Okay.
We want them to forget. We don't want them to live with that.
Right.
Okay. So Dolly was tased with the I tased Dolly where she would remember.
Wait. Okay, wait. Hang on. Okay. We took a long time to get here, but okay. So Jimmy Payne was present during the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, whereupon Dolly, which I believe is the final girl in the movie, I guess? I don't know. I can't quite remember. So Jimmy Payne is like jumping into this fucking the 18 whaler with another MIB trying to get us out of there, and Dolly's running. Leatherface comes up. It's got the fucking chainsaw. And Jimmy Payne's like, "Hey there, rascal. Eat a wrench." And fucking chucks a wrench, hits him. He falls down, drops the chainsaw. Chainsaw chops his leg up a little bit. Dolly gets into the 18 whaler, right? And they're about to take off, and he's like, "Well, y'all gonna have a hard time dealing with this." And she's like hysterical and having a horrible time. Just like, what the fuck? I had to watch my friends die. This old dude was sucking on my fingers. It was so sexual and gross. He's like, "Well, the best thing for you right now," and just bzz, and just straight up fucking tasers her. What? Fucking what? What the shit, dude? Why? What are you doing? I fucking can't. I can't. It's so fucking weird. It's so weird. Holy shit. Oh my god. All right. God damn it. Oh shit. Oh, we got 2 in a row. Okay. You know what we'll do? What we're going to do. We're going to save our place right here. And we're going to come back to Jimmy Payne in just a little bit. We're just going to take a little bit of a break. I want to know what the actual end repercussions of this whole situation was. I am not done with this fucking story. But I think we gotta spruce it up a little bit. It's all right. We'll be getting there. It's fine. Mickey says, "Jeff is a cinephile. What is your opinion of the OG Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I just couldn't get the hype." Okay. So you gotta understand, when you're watching that era of horror movies, the OG Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the OG Hills Have Eyes. If you want to go even further back and you want to get some like hardcore OG fucking horror stuff, is like I Spit on Your Grave. This is the era of 70s-ish exploitation movies. And in that vein, these were rogue filmmakers that were coming out of an age of puritanism inside of the 60s and 70s, where there was a real pushback against the blossoming age of experimental filmmaking. Like, look at what sci-fi was like before Star Trek, okay? This is some true shit. Think about this for a second. Before Star Trek, and especially before Star Wars, sci-fi was fucking weird. Go watch Logan's Run. Go watch Black Hole. Go watch Xanadu. Or, God, if you really want to see some weird shit, go watch Zardoz. All of these movies are high-concept, elevated, sniffing their own fart, fucking weirdo experimental shit. But there's also a push coming out of that era of people wanting to return to some type of normalcy. And a lot of the major studio films that were coming out at the time were a lot more sedate, more reserved. In response to that, there were a lot of really aggressive indie filmmakers making cutting-edge, gnarly, nasty, brutal, gore-filled horror movies. As it stands on a filmmaking level, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is really nothing to be astonished by. There's some really interesting things that were done, but what really cuts to the core of it is its pacing and its timing in the context of the era that it was made. Same thing with the original Hills Have Eyes. Same thing especially with I Spit on Your Grave. These are old school, gory horror exploitation movies. And for a cinephile who absolutely loves horror, it's important to appreciate those movies for what they are, but you can't judge them on the context of the quality of a movie compared to what we can do now. They are impressive because they were renegade filmmaking. But are they kind of shit? Yeah, they're a bit shit. Yeah, they're a bit shit. Yeah, they're a bit shit. And that's okay. Everything was a bit shit back then. Oh, yeah, I do think probably the OG, because it opened with, "This is a true story," probably had a lot to do with it. Spoiler alert. No, it wasn't. No, it fucking wasn't. That was a lie. Yami says, "I feel as confused as when I tried to learn Spanish. I know there's someone screaming about an ugly girl, and I get the feeling it's me. Oh, no. Well, it's not you, darling. It's not you. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous." What was this one? Okay, I'm trying to figure out, like, our programming here. I have so many good fucking things for us to watch. What is this one? Hang on. Do I have everything muted? I do. I'm just talking out loud because I hate dead air. And I also love to hear myself speak. Well, this will be good. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, let's do that one. It's a little silly. After this next one. Okay, here we go. Palette cleanser, something totally different. Something it's this guy.
Hey yo, I'm here to leak some serious
Oh, you know
information.
what? And I muted it again. Fucking dipshit.
Hey yo, I'm here to leak some serious information.
That is not
So
working, no?
you should know by now that Mark
Why'd you pay?
Zuckerberg got abducted by the Illuminati. I tried everything in my power to release him. They said they would release him, but then they changed their mind and assassinated him.
Did I fuck something up where
He
I
has
can't
a
hear it now?
clone who is taking his place.
It looks like you can hear it, but I can't.
And what else was there? Michael Jackson is the head of security at the CCP. Chinese.
Wait a minute. You all can hear it. Why can't I hear it? What the fuck is happening? I can hear me. I can hear me, but I can't hear that. What the fuck did I do? How did I fuck this up? Oh my god. All right, hang on. I'm trying to fucking fix this stupid ass shit. Oh my god. All right.
Communist Party. And Adolf Hitler's still alive. The Chinese CCP gave him an injection in the 80s that made him be immortal and stuck in a 25-year-old's body. And
hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Sesame Street is... Nah, I'm not saying that one. That's too bad.
I don't know why I couldn't hear that. That's so crazy. It wouldn't be a Jeff Holiday stream if he didn't fuck one thing up. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I can't hear that. Hang on. I need to figure out. Yeah, I fucked something up where now. Oh, no. My board's fucked up. Oh, no. I somehow fucked my board up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. What did I do to fuck this thing up? I wonder if I, actually physically broke this thing. Let me see.
Any questions?
Sorry. No, I hit.
Yeah, you guys can hear that. Now I can't because of this fucking thing. Oh, it sucks so bad. Okay. All right. Right. Okay. I've got an idea. If no, that's not gonna work. Fuck off. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out real quick. Or this is actually gonna be like a disaster. I could try resetting my my mixer. I think I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna try resetting the mixer real quick. You're gonna see me, but you're not gonna hear anything. I'm not really sure what's going on with this. This is a really expensive mixer, and if it's fucked up, I'm gonna be mad. So give me 1 second. You're just gonna have to look at me in silence. Bop, bop, bop. Hey, is that actually working? That shouldn't still work. This thing is turned off. There's no power going to it. Oh wait. Oh, you know what? It's probably coming through the laptop now. Probably. All right. Let's try and turn it back on. Test. Test. Test.
Some buttons there. Sorry.
Still can't fucking hear it. Fuck. Guys, I hate to tell you this. Okay, I think I can actually fix it to a way that we can still do the show. But I am actually pretty pissed about this because this means that my like $400 mixer might be shitted out now. I don't know. Right. Okay. So, if I need to watch something, like say I need to watch a video on here, and it's playing through this computer, I need it to go out through this speaker port. See, I'm fixing this up. It should go out through the speakers. Boom. Okay. And then it can come back in through the line. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't change anything. And if I do that, let's see if this works.
Hey, yo, I'm here to leak some serious information. So, you should know by now that...
Wait. Okay. I'm hearing that through the wrong fucking thing. What the fuck? Fucking A, dude. You know what? Maybe I just selected the wrong thing. Maybe it needs to be out through headphone jack. Headphone jack. There it is. Wait, hang on.
Mark Zuckerberg got abducted by the Illuminati.
Okay.
I tried everything in my power.
Hell yeah.
Everything.
Okay. Wait, guys. Okay. Does it sound good? Do the channels have a PFL or a record button? Okay, so what's going, like, just so this is a Mackie Pro FX16 third version V3, and basically what's happening is like on the channel 15/16, I hit mute, and then when I unmuted it, it actually will pass through the USB into the laptop, so you guys can hear it, but it won't pass through into my headphones. So, and now when I try and hit mute, it just like goes red for a second and then turns off. So it's all fucked up. Anyway, cool. All right, we got that figured out. I really want to watch that video, so I'm gonna watch it again with you.
Hey, yo, I'm here to leak some...
Fuck. Here. Because this dude is amazing. He's like one of my favorite new Wingnuts. He's so cool. And this comes to us from a submission on the Discord, by the way.
Hey, yo, I'm here to leak some serious information.
Yeah.
So, you should know by now that Mark Zuckerberg got abducted by the Illuminati.
That's true.
I tried everything in my power.
With your nunchucks, right?
Everything in my power to release him. They said they would release him, but then they changed their mind and assassinated him. He has a clone who has taken his place. And what else was there?
So much.
Michael Jackson is the head of security at the CCP, Chinese Communist Party. And Adolf Hitler's still alive. The Chinese CCP gave him an injection in the 80s that made him be immortal and stuck in a 25-year-old's body.
I mean, I've known all of this. Like, nothing about this is fucking new to me.
And Sesame Street is Nah, I'm not saying that one. That's too bad.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. Yemi says, first time I come back and it's like nothing's changed. Thank fuck. Don't stress. You're going to be fine. I promise. I give some Yemi hits a curse. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's just like shit happens. When it comes to this mixer, I love this mixer, but I have also had this mixer for like 6 years at this point, and it's just been like out here in this studio for a while. So what I think I'll probably end up doing is at some point, maybe I'll get Ian to help me with it. We'll crack the whole thing open and we'll give it a really good cleaning. It probably really needs it. That's probably why it's all fucked up. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I wanted to watch this one. This is another submission through Discord. This is from a random channel called Through a Glass Darkly. And honestly, we're just going to listen to a little bit of word salad. Just a little bit of word salad. It's fun. It's a thing. Fuck it.
First time it ever happened was I just shouted out, I'd like to see an ET, an alien. I want to see an alien.
But make it hot with hooters and a big dick. Hey, show me a fooder alien.
And one appeared in front of me.
What?
And it was not a gray, as we would think of it, or praying mantis or anything like that. And I was kind of put off
I have these
by it because
big
it looked
fucking
so
hanging milkers.
Just can you describe it?
Yeah, it was short, 4 feet tall, and wearing clothes, but not normal. I mean, it wasn't a jumpsuit or anything. It was
she was short, but like cute short. You know what I mean? Like a little baddie. What am I doing?
I don't even know how to describe it. Just like a cloak or something. It wasn't a robe. It was just, I don't know, just weird clothes. And it was just on its torso, but it had a face that was dog-like, almost, with a snout and weird kind of eyes and a very small head and legs.
I was about to make a joke about somebody from Jersey, but I'm not doing that.
That bent the wrong way. And I'm like, well, this, what? And I kind of had the feeling this was a mental projection coming from my own imagination. But it's hard to tell sometimes. I mean, usually I can tell right off the bat, this is a real person, but this was like an alien. So I'm thinking, I was so kind of shocked by the appearance of it that I just stared in awe for just a second and then got pulled away by my own emotional reaction to it.
He asked for an alien and got a kobold.
I was a little disappointed with that.
Very good.
Experiment or experience, but it was interesting to say the least. And another time, I woke up out of body on board a UFO inside a small rounded room, and I'm looking around and like, oh my gosh, this looks like a UFO.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm looking around, and there was a person standing next to me, and I recognized them as the author of a book I had just bought on near-death experiences. She was a near-death experiencer. And I'm looking at her, wow, what are you doing here? And again, that was so shocking to see her. And
was this her physical body or her?
Well, I don't know, but I felt like it wasn't.
So let me. Okay. So you went to bed. Look, I'm just spitting here. All right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know his journey, but maybe you were late at night reading a book and thirsting over her author photo, and then had a dream, and then you were an alien, and you're like, oh, hi, hey, what are you doing here? That's crazy. You gonna probe me? Wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
I think her name is Hashi Hanti, a Native American lady who'd written a near-death book. And I was so shocked that I instantly got pulled back. And so,
dang it. Just so close, buddy. So close.
Again, I was disappointed with how that kind of turned out. It was just too brief.
Again,
Probably
I was
my
denied.
best and really truest experience with what I would call an alien. I was just trying to get to the other side once. And I'm flying along, and I'm flying straight up into this cloudy realm that precedes like popping out to the other side.
Sure.
To, the true astral realms, as opposed to being here on Earth, sort of. So I'm flying straight up, and I'm getting into this very cloudy area with all kinds of clouds and stuff. And I see something ahead of me. And I'm like, well, what is that? And it looks like a pair of eyes, large, dark eyes as I get closer. Like, yeah, that's someone looking at me, all right. And they're right in my path. And I'm zooming along.
Yeah.
And I come right up to them fairly quickly. And as I'm within, 20 feet, I'm like, that is a gray alien if I've ever seen one. And I'm right up next to it. And the guy is, a gray alien. Big head, large dark eyes, pale skin, looking at me with his, we locked gazes. And he was about 3 feet away from me as I'm flying by him. And he looks at me going by, and I look at him. And I was so shocked. My heart leapt up into my throat. I was just absolutely shocked to see anything like that.
Our eyes meet across the ephemeral nature of the universe. And as we acknowledge each other's existence, his mouth opens and he says, my shit.
They call them dumps, big, massive dumps.
And I went, they sure do, buddy. They sure do. So I want to share something with you guys. It's stupid. I don't give a fuck, but I'm going to do it anyway. I, not that long ago, was at one of my favorite coffee shops. And at this coffee shop, they had this random-ass little device. And I decided that I absolutely, in no uncertain terms, needed this device. And I wanted to buy it. And so when I got my tax return, I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to buy this fucking thing. And I buy it, I order it, and then, like, what ends up happening, which just drives me absolutely fucking up the wall, is some motherfucker, some piece of shit, fucking steals it out of my mailbox. And so I had to get a hold of Amazon and make this whole big fucking to-do just to get them to send me a new one. And it's literally, like, this whole epic fucking story is literally just so I could have this thing. Is that not even working? Why is that not even picking up? Like, there you go. It's literally just a emergency goat noise maker, like, so you can, like, do weird, yeah. It's, I don't know. Anyway, that's the thing I own now. And that was all for me to kill some time so I could get you guys set up with this guy while I run to the bathroom real quick. Yeah. Oh, screaming goat. All right. Make sure everything is working. And here we go. The lyrical stylings of, what's his fucking name again? The Magnetic Minder. Here we go.
Viewer discretion. Somewhat advised. I'm a hurricane, a twister, a natural disaster. Go on and check the definition. I'm an actual bastard. My good intentions keep me hoping, but the facts are a hazard. Laid back upon my surface with some casual laughter. I try to fly with these angel wings I crafted from plaster. Now I'm back on the third planet, crashed and burned like a lantern. Explosive at all times, my ears are ringing like Saturn. The concept of up and down must have been planned in a pattern. Maybe I'm a sleeper cell who ticks like a time bomb. Crazy as deeper hell, not sure if the time's wrong. As I sit here, I aim towards seek and destroy. Impossible detonation before it peaks and deploys. See, I've made myself to stay well more than aware of destruction. Not worried of wear and tear long as it's fair and it functions. I really don't try to swear, but sometimes I'm like, fuck this, you're gonna do some dumb shit and act like a punk bitch? Whatever. I mean, whatever you do is fine. Maybe alive in your own world, but in mine you just flatline. In mine you're a last thought, but I changed a little. Used to hope your ass would get shot like some cash pot. Either way, it's rest in some peace. Cause dear, you're departed. And I ain't bringing back the deceased. Lacking a leash can't always cure the intense anger. It's making me fight instead of fight when I sense danger. There's something primeval that combats the sent savior. It's major. And these days, maybe it's way worse. Still think the golden rule is fantastic, a classic. Don't let it extinct like Jurassic. To trash it would be tragic. Bad juju and black magic.
I mean, it's not bad, right? It's definitely not bad. It's not the worst I've ever heard. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Kind of into it. I don't know. All right. So, after him, got to go to my master list. Master list. Make sure I mark all these things off that we actually have watched. I'm very grumpy that I did not get my programming done as much as I wanted to. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? I know what I want to do next. This is good. This is fascinating. This is good for OG OG fans of like the channel and shit. This is some wild ass shit right here. Okay. This is good stuff. Make sure I mark it that we already watched it. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to be embarrassed because I'm like, oh, hey, guys, this is a really funny one. They'll be like, are you having a senior moment? We've already seen this one, dude. Like, oh yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. We'll get to the Great Black Dragon in a minute. It's not great news. But here's another one from Gubba.
Theorist. So tell me if this feels strange. With war talk everywhere and world instability, Trump signs an executive order elevating glyphosate to a matter of national defense. Glyphosate, you know, the chemical at the center of massive cancer lawsuits right.
Okay, so for those who did not get a chance to pay attention to this because it got lost in the otherwise obnoxiously clogged news cycle over the past forever, recently, Trump, along with like RFK Jr. and Dr. Oz and all these other like wingnut motherfuckers in his cabinet, decided to make it so that glyphosate is now like a protected resource for agriculture. Now, what's so fucking funny about this, what's so bizarre, is that they're kind of not wrong. Like, they're not. They're kind of not wrong. It's, as with a lot of things, the truth is very nuanced and not, like, in line with, like, an easy way to, like, take one stand or the other. You can't just stop using glyphosate because glyphosate is a really effective pesticide, you know, that we use for, like, some very specific crops. And without using that, it would cause a whole lot of supply chain issues. And also, glyphosate, more or less, 99% safe. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's not really a thing. But these people, these fucking people, the people that got brought on board as hardcore MAGA heads because they love Dr. Oz or they love RFK Jr., they fucking hate glyphosate. They fucking hate glyphosate. Like, their whole ass identity is vaccines cause autism and glyphosate is killing us. Like, that is their whole fucking entire personalities. And now Mango Mussolini is like, actually, glyphosate, super important, you know? And, like, I don't know why exactly he did that. Probably pressure from companies that are going to give him a lot of money, right? Which should make some people think that, like, well, wait a minute, maybe he cares more about money. Like, it's bizarre. It's absolutely crazy. Is the glyphosate one of the things Alex Jones hated too? Alex Jones is having a fucking crash out moment for the past like year, spinning in place trying to figure out how to fucking like round every edge so he can exist in his conspiratard bubble that he's managed to make for himself. He doesn't know how the fuck to do it. One Buff Weeb, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thank you so much for that. You're vaccinated and autistic? Coincidence? Oh. You're also super tall. super tall, so all the arguments about my height are invalid. Yeah, no, it's very strange, and I love watching these people crash out about it. It's incredible.
Right now, but now it's essential. We're told that farmers can't function without it, and
True.
the food system depends on it. But
Some
if our
of it, yeah,
entire
true.
food system collapses without a chemical that juries have linked to serious harm, that's not resilience, that's dependency.
Are you aware that if you don't eat food, you die? Have you noticed if you don't eat, you die?
And when something controversial like glyphosate gets wrapped in national defense language, it can become protected and untouchable. And here's another layer. Bayer, a pharmaceutical giant, owns Roundup, used in big agriculture. The core ingredient, glyphosate. Big pharma, big agriculture, and now a national defense executive order. Interesting. But what do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Let me know what you think.
Chug that raw milk. Chug that bovine fucking pus. You dirty, dirty little girl. What am I doing? Atrazine in the water made the frogs gay. I mean, the bullshit around GMOs, glyphosate, how organic food is a scam, like all that sort of stuff, is literally why I started my channel to begin with. It seemed like everything had quieted down with that, specifically because everybody got into hardcore anti-vax shit, and then everybody got into hardcore MAGA shit. But it's very, very refreshing to randomly have this event happen and remember that these people still exist. Like, they absolutely are still around, and they're still absolutely fucking morons. It's great. It's absolutely, I couldn't be happier right now. I think it's just brilliant. Brilliant. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Alex Jones, why don't we'll do this one next. This one's really good. This is pretty fun. Let me throw you up in hell. Hot air. So hot in here. Get a little bit of hot. Okay, that should be good. Okay, cool. All right, I got it. All right, we're managing right now. I'm gonna get some Moon Henry in us right now. Here we go.
Both you and your family were all involved in a psyop last night, and I'll prove in just a minute that it was no mistake. Unfortunately, most y'all failed, and that's just how easy it is for them to set a new narrative. But that's all right, we'll go through it and find out where the mistake was made. This video is crucial, and please get it out there because it shows motive and what side people are actually on. So yesterday, leading report, AJ, all these people were saying that Bonnie had released all the files yesterday, which I knew from the get-go because I used 3 different AI engines to check if the DOG website had been updated with new files. They hadn't. But did that stop them? Of course not. Great job, Must and X are being instrumental in the release of these historic files.
Okay, so this is fascinating. I don't know who to root for. I mean, I guess I'm rooting for, like, this guy, Moon Henry, right now, you know? But at the same time, oh no, I guess somebody, I don't think it's frozen. No, my stream's fine. That person just needs to hit fucking reload. I guess I'm rooting for Moon Henry right now. But it's hard to do so because he's like, hey, I heard a rumor on X because I'm painfully online that they released all the Epstein files. So I used all of my chat GPT, Grok, and Claude army to find out that that wasn't real. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Here, play.
He even had someone on the air showing old files saying they were new. Like clockwork, thousands of accounts were saying the same exact thing. We won, we won. Meanwhile, I spent my whole entire night trying to stop people from falling for this psyop, because if they fell for this psyop, it means that the whole saga is done, the investigations are done, and we're moving on. Every single account was posting that they dropped all the files. It was a straight lie, and they knew it. Here's a video by this account up here. You can see that all these accounts on Twitter were saying the same exact thing. Literally, word for word, making the whole thing coordinated. And of course, people were dropping this. They dropped the list with news clips to make it seem like it was right now. Not to mention.
Okay, I'm digging that. I think it's interesting. I think this is actually pretty interesting. I didn't hear about this. Did anybody in our did anybody in this chat? Did anybody in this chat actually hear about this? Because I didn't hear. And this apparently happened like 12 days ago. That there was this big thing where they were claiming like they released all of the Epstein files and blah 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 blah. But like it turned out that it was all just like this big psyop. Did anybody else hear about this? Because I didn't.
Mentioning Leading Report and other media sites all said they dropped it. They were lying. There was only a few of us fighting this narrative that hundreds of thousands of accounts were even pushing. So it's a miracle that we even won and got the truth out, because this morning, AJ came out and admitted that there were no new files. And you might say, oh, well, AJ is the only reason we know all this stuff. Not true, because, there was someone named Bill Cooper who literally was before him and saying all these things. Then out of nowhere, AJ started saying the same things. Then Bill Cooper...
Okay, every time he says AJ, he means Alex Jones. And apparently, like, I guess in the Alex Jones conspiracy world, this is like a big thing. This is why I think this is so fascinating. I don't think literally anybody who is not chronically online and like in the major conspiracy space even heard about this shit. And this dude's describing like this epic battle that he was doing all fucking night. It's weird.
Was unalived by the hands of the police. The problem with this is that most of the people believed it. Like, oh, he said it, I saw it on a show, it was real. People believed the people blatantly lying to their face, and they would not even validate it. That's how you don't fall for the psyop. You validate it yourself. These people are not who they claim to be. And if me and just a handful of other people would not have been going off last night to set the record straight, this would have been the new narrative. And of course, we were the ones attacked for the truth, as usual. Meanwhile, this massive psychosis there, inducing in the population, we have 71 files with this word deleted from the DOJ website. That's weird, huh? Moral of the story, there are billions in assets and controlled people trying to push new narratives to silence other stuff, whether trying to stop the files or anything else. Because this was their plan that got ruined. They pushed this new narrative that it's all done. They praise Bondi and everybody else involved and Musk and all these people and say, we won, we can now move on and do something else. So then the whole entire civilization believes these people. They think they exposed all the evil in the world when they literally dropped it themselves to confuse you and deceive you and walk you off the cliff. I'm glad me and a few others have been...
And this is the thing, like, this kid's spitting. He's kind of spitting. I mean, what he's describing is like the most batshit niche, weird little battle thing that I've ever heard of on the internet. But he's kind of spitting. So I'm kind of like, it's all right, let him cook.
Vindicated, but it just shows how bad of a state the world is in right now. Because next time, and there will be a next time. Is everyone going to fall for that one too?
I mean, this kid also believes that the world is run by, like, an evil satanic cabal and shit like that. So, fuck him anyway. But in this one, I think he's probably on point. Yeah. No, yeah. I think. Oh, no. Wait. Hang on. Who's that? Oh, my gosh. Did you come to say hello? Are you blessing the timeline? Sweet baby girl? Oh, my God. I'm not looking to make out. I'm not looking to make out right now. I'm not. I mean, ever. With you. Or a non-human. You're getting me in trouble. Live on stream. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, my God. Almost rip all my shit out. All right, I'm going to close the door so she doesn't do that again. The dog is the best. What a sweetie pie. All right. Anyway, let's get back to business. Where were we? Yeah. Now the roundup is complete. Fuck you. You can't go anywhere. Piece of shit. You stay right the fuck there. Oh God. What do I want to do next? Oh. You know what? This one's way too much fun. I need to play this one. This one's fucking hilarious. Right. Boom. Ah, shit. Okay. All right. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Here we go.
I have just cracked the code to becoming the healthiest version of ourselves.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, mate? You just cracked the code, boy cracky? Oh, yeah? You just cracked the code? Make sure you find a way to make sure you're able to live like a king, like a right king, up against the elites. No more being controlled by all those people, all them corporations, huh? Hey, mate? Hey? Have you? Have you cracked the code?
In 2026. Now, all we have to do is do the opposite of what the elites, the experts, and the government tells us to do.
Sure.
This means getting as much sunlight on our skin and in our eyes as humanly possible, with respect to our melanin storage. We're not silly little gooses. We're not going to sit outside and burn to a crisp all day. Number 2, we are going to stop with the vaccines. Our bodies are so capable of defending themselves against the external elements, because that is how we have been built and designed by a higher intelligence. No more vaccines.
I'm just gonna ask the chat before I say anything about this video. Do you see a problem with this logic right now? Look close.
Number 3, we are not going to drink tap water anymore. We do not want pesticides, pharmaceutical drugs, chemical residues, heavy metals, and microplastics building up in our system, making us sick. Number 4, we are no longer going to watch the news and become indoctrinated NPCs. We are going to turn the news off, integrate with community, build our own belief systems, our own critical thinking, and exercise our own discernment skills to be the most independent thinkers and the best version of ourselves. Number 5, we are going to turn the Wi-Fi off each and every night, regardless they say it's safe. That is a logical fallacy.
Yes. No, somebody got it right away. Somebody got it right away. I wonder if I can get a good. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, listen. All right, mate. All right, listen. This is how we're gonna fight the elites, right? We're gonna make sure we're gonna return back to natural. We're gonna go with the natural fucking world. You know, we're gonna be living in time with Mother Nature, not putting anything foreign or strange inside of our bodies that wasn't there before. Okay. We're gonna be all natural. We're gonna be relying on Mother Nature to just give us everything we need. Bitch, you're wearing fucking braces. You have metal implanted in your fucking mouth, in your fucking teeth. You've got fucking braces, you piece of shit. What do you mean you're gonna live all natural? You have a metal fucking grill. You fucking incompetent dipshit. What do you mean? You don't get to say we're living an all-natural life and wear braces! You don't get to do that! You can't say that nature provides everything you need and everything is perfectly designed by nature if you're wearing fucking glasses or contact lenses or fucking braces! Holy shit! You can't do that! I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, dude! Holy fuck! What are you doing? Oh my god. I'm losing my shit. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to run into this kind of thing. His braces are picking up the evil 5G signals and scrambling in his brain. I'll tell you what, mate. I'm fucking dying, dude. I put crystal light in my tap water. It helps you poop. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Absolutely. We're not going to drink the tap water. Not going to drink the tap water. You going to drink the bottled water? Anyway. Right. I'm sorry. When I watched that video, I lost my fucking mind. And I was like, I'm glad I got that out of my system. I'm glad I'm not going to freak out on the Roundup about how fucking stupid that is. Thank God. Thank God I got that out of my system. As soon as I see it again, I'm like, ah! Fucking made me go crazy. Holy shit. Listen, everybody. It's real simple, right? We're just going to live natural life. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I know what's next. This one. Boop. All right. This is another one from Discord. This one's pretty great. I'm a fan of this one. This is pretty fucking hilarious. Oh, Yemi Jack says you lose the argument the minute you use ChatGPT. That's true. That's very true. That was in regards to like the Moon Henry. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I wasn't sure about a thing, so I asked a generative LLM AI. Go fuck yourself. Is that last guy a Shivambu enthusiast? I don't know. Probably. They always are. Like, whatever. It's fine. People are just going to drink piss. You can't stop them. Lord knows I've tried. All right. Here's another piece of shit. So for those who aren't like caught up on the Sverige lore. Hi everybody, it's Sverige. Today I'm going to talk about stupid shit while eating raw meat and brains. Okay. He has reverted to only making his like actual opinions on a paid Telegram channel, and the rest of the time he does like really, really boring reaction videos on YouTube. But still, this guy has a huge fucking following. And he made the first 3 minutes of one of his Telegram videos available on YouTube, and it's called Nobody Has a Name. So here we go.
One of the most common questions asked today is, what is your name? And the answer will be, my name is John. But you should think about what you're saying, because when you use the word is, then it should be referring to something real. Of course, languages are vague. English and all of the other languages are being misused in many different ways today.
How? How is a name not real?
English is the most twisted language out of all of them, but they should still make sense. Using the word is when referring to a name doesn't make any sense at all. You can also not use the word be. This will be your name now. It will never be somebody's name. You will imagine that it is their name, and that's why it will always be in your mind.
Okay. I feel like all of these like philosophical videos that Sverige puts out are like I drank some cough medicine because I'm broke and basic, and I just started thinking about something really, really inane and stupid. Your name can never be your name because how can it be? Bitch, what? What?
You can also not give somebody a name. I will give my son...
Sure you can. I give you the name Dipshit. Your name is Dipshit. No, that's too good. Pointless. Your name is Pointless. I've just given you a name. Your name is Pointless. Okay, hello, Pointless. It is what it is.
The name John. That's impossible. How can you give him a name? You imagine all of that. You can give him food, and he can then have the food, because he can see it, touch it, smell it, and so on. It's real.
What if I 3D print the word pointless and I give it to you? Then I have given you a name.
Nobody can have a name, yet people today say that they have a name. If our reality would work like this, then I could say that my name is Donald Trump, and I am the President of the United States.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. That's fine.
The presidency is also imaginary. Where can we see it? Where is it?
We can see the effect of it. It's like Sverige has never heard of the concept of like well, concepts, or social contracts, or because like a name is a social contract, right? A name is a social contract. I say, hi, my name is Jeff Holiday. Your nombre es Jefe Holiday. And if that's all you hear, then collectively our contract is that my name is Jeff Holiday, right? Or if I say, hey, my name is Dr. Roger Fleming, and I've lost my way, you might say, oh, his name is Dr. Roger Fleming. Okay, cool, sure. These are bargains between people. This is an ephemeral way in which we have a contract that we accept a language together. That's how we name things. Just because we have a taxonomic classification of a bird doesn't necessarily mean like that is the bird's true name etched into the DNA or some shit. Like it's a agreed upon convention of language. It doesn't mean it's not real. It is real because we agree it's real. What the fuck, man?
We imagine the status. We imagine his name. He's a nobody, but we imagine that he's somebody, so to speak.
Well, our collective contract allows him to wield power, and that's how that works.
I could also imagine that I will give my son the power to fly. Here you have it, along with your name. And he can then imagine that he can fly.
Sure.
Our reality doesn't work like this whatsoever. If you believe that something exists because you imagine it, then you don't live in this reality. You may also look at some symbols on a piece of paper and believe that it's your name. Look, there it is, my name. No, it's just symbols. You apply meaning to them because you learned how to read, and that's why you believe that it's...
I sound like Nandor the Relentless. This guy sounds like Nandor the Relentless with brain damage. I am so depressed that so many people pay this motherfucker money. I'm upset. I'm having a hard time right now, okay?
Your name. Reading is just you applying meaning to symbols which have no meaning. And then you say the sounds out loud, and you believe that the sounds mean something. They mean nothing, naturally. You imagine all of that. And that's why you imagine that you have a name, that you can be a name, that it is your name.
All right, I'm done. Anyway, it doesn't go much further than that. It's like, hey, for the rest of the 50-minute video, pay for this on Telegram. I am not joking. I am absolutely not fucking joking. Right. Okay. Oh, you know what? Here, I got an idea. That dude drove me crazy. So, we're gonna actually get some amazing amazing neurotransmitter boost into our life right now. Here we go.
Well, hello. Is your spiritual life stalled?
Yeah.
Are you lacking traction to become one with all that is? Well,
kinda.
Your answer is right here. Proper opossum prayer and meditation. You've all heard about possums playing dead? They're not playing dead.
Wait. So the answer to a lot of my existential problems right now is possums. And possums, when they're playing dead, are not actually playing dead. They're... Well, what are they doing? Tell me.
They're communing with the divine.
Oh.
And so can you.
Okay.
As with so many mystics before them, possums require some trauma great enough to shatter their ego. And possums have formidable egos in order to propel them into ecstasy. That's right. As Rumi says, where there is ruin, there is hope of treasure.
Ooh, I like that, actually. Okay. I kind of like that. That's kind of making me feel pretty good right now, actually. I'm kind of liking this.
Rumi also says, you have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. And then Rumi also said, sometimes love wants to do us a favor, hold us upside down and shake all the nonsense out. Well,
hell yeah.
I could traumatize these babies right now into a state of bliss.
Wait.
But I would be accused of marsupial abuse, so
I'm gonna give that one a pass.
I'm not going to do that again. No. These little ones are destined to live out their days ignorant of nirvana. Ah, well, give 'em a grape. But you can aspire to oneness. Have courage. Run into that fire. Leap off that cliff.
Pull the string.
Publicly state that political opinion.
No.
All will end in tragedy. And then be transformed into transcendence. Until next time, bye. Bye-bye.
I need to find me a girl.
Sweet little mystics.
I need to find somebody who cares about me like that woman cares about possums. Holy shit. What the fuck? Incredible. Incredible. Yeah. Yeah, that was great. That was a great breath of fresh air. Caraballo, this asshole has no idea how language works. Oh, Sverige. I know, it's Sverige. Hang on, I like her. That was the end of the video. That was me, Perla. I will tell you that M.E. Pearl, M.E.Pearl, she's been on YouTube forever, and she is the Possum Lady, and she makes amazing fucking content. So if you need more of her and more of her possums, go watch her stuff. It's incredible. It's absolutely amazing. No notes. No fucking notes whatsoever. Oh yeah, you exposed their plan, Henry. All right. So briefly, for just a little bit, we are going to move back and we're going to continue our epic with Jimmy Payne. Here we go.
I was doing a mix match session on the screen right there. Sorry about that. I am just I mean, I'm at a loss for words for all this because, you know, this is a movie that I grew up. I watched parts of it. I never sat down and watched the whole movie until I watched it with you guys. And now seeing that this is actually real, this is another movie in the list of soft disclosure that we can add to we're adding this to the list, Jimmy. You have been on the forefront of this disclosure movement with these movies. You and James did a lot of shows together exposing some of these, the real story behind a lot of these movies, but things that we've been told were science fiction are actually not science fiction. They are based on true stories. And it's so much deeper.
Jimmy started on my show. When was it? I think it was probably, had a radio show for about 10 years, and I was the first to bring him on a show.
Whoa!
That was
wait. This is some new deep Jimmy Payne lore. This is amazing. So, Miesha Johnston was the one that discovered Jimmy Payne. Okay.
Well, I don't know, at least 12 years ago or something like that, maybe longer. I don't know. Don't remember.
Wow.
Remember?
Y'all been doing this a while.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what that family was doing, they were taking the victims and cutting them up, and they would take the intestines and ground the human flesh up, and would smoke it and sell it to people that would pull into that little country store.
Getting that jerky.
I mean, Jimmy, it's not uncommon to hear about that today, about people going missing, and then the word gets out that maybe there was some kind of barbecue place on the side of the road or something. I mean, it's absolutely horrific. We don't even want to think about
I've never heard of that actually being a real thing. I've heard people talk about that, and it's always bullshit. But yeah, I don't know about that.
it. But like I said, with those files coming out, and it's kind of like what people do. There's like a whole, I'm going to say like another subspecies of human. I'm going to say subspecies because normal people don't eat humans. Okay?
Well,
Normal people don't.
Leatherface, when
I mean, if they're a billionaire, we should all eat them.
when I was tied up, now when I woke up, Leatherface was in another room. Leatherface was watching cartoons. See, Leatherface is retarded and he's deformed. All right. The whole time that if you watch the Texas Slaughter Family, you'll hear the TV in the background playing the cartoons that he was watching. Okay.
So he had a learning disability, basically.
Well, he was deformed in the face. He was inbred.
Well, and also if they're cannibalistic, then they have like kuru. Is that what you call it? I've been learning about that this past week as well. Or it puts holes in your tongue.
Listen, okay. We have to understand Jimmy comes from a different era, okay? He comes from a different era. Is it okay? No. But it is what it is.
And it puts blisters on your mouth, and it makes you, it's like, what is that? Chronic wasting disease? Is that what it is? It's something kind of like that, maybe.
Well, when you're inbred, he had clip-lipped. Now, if we do Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, then I'll go into details on how what I saw when he was taken out, and I will
We're getting a sequel. Fuck yeah.
as I said,
Clip limp.
there's a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies out. There's well over a dozen.
Oh.
Now only but 2 movies, well 3 movies are accurate. If we do Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, then I will tell you the true ending to Leatherface. And then I will tell you a little more about the history. And if you watch the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, it'll show a house. That house is one of the actual sites that that's a house where one of the family members was staying.
Uh-huh.
Is it that house, Jimmy, behind him, or is it the smaller house? Can you see that? There's a couple different houses.
That house there is the likeness of it.
Okay.
Okay. There was a swimming hole in the back of the house that had dried up between that property and the property where Sally.
Property. That's a great Jimmy Payneism. Property. Between that property and another property, there was a swimming hole.
And her imminent brother Franklin used to own. But I have been to both properties. I believe that is the house there. Now that I look at it, like I said, now that house there has been moved.
Uh-huh.
A house moving service came and moved that and made that into a restaurant, of all things. Moved it about 60 miles away.
Yeah.
Wow.
And people go there and is decorated, with posters,
Sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
I thought that was kind of unusual.
Okay. I just to share a little bit, over this last year, I had an experience where I was kind of talking about with somebody. I was with a woman, and I was mentioning like what I do, and as a example of doing the roundup, I mentioned Jimmy Payne, and she was curious, so I downloaded the Star Trek Jimmy Payne episode, and Spork's cousin in a candy bar, and this girl was so cool. She actually like legit just chilled with me, and we listened to the entire fucking thing, and it was the coolest thing ever. I'd never actually like hung out with anybody in real life and just listened to Jimmy Payne with them, and it was awesome. It was the coolest thing ever. Find you a special somebody who will listen to Jimmy Payne with you. It's incredible. I highly recommend. We'll give him a little bit longer.
That people pay for stuff like that.
Oh yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, Nathan. I don't watch movies like this, Jimmy. I try my best not to. Misha and I don't watch stuff like this if we can help it. And I know you probably don't either, Jimmy. But
Well,
Nathan, thank you for that super sticker. I just wanted to point out real quick, Jimmy. Nathan said when watching films like this or Hostel, many others hit hard because some of us understand they aren't fiction and they are about torture. Okay, a lot of it is they put this on the screen psychologically. Very devastating for people to watch. It does something inherently just seeing that happen, but it's about the torture, and that's something that's come out in those files.
No, we've never actually seen what Jimmy Payne looks like. I mean, the theories about how old he is run the gamut, but you got to remember, he's a time traveler.
And like Misha, you were saying, that's a big part of the MK Ultra Monarch programming is torture.
It's torture. Yeah, with different monarch programs. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that the MIBs do not shatter the presidential models. The presidential models are high stress jobs. Okay. There's very strange people. Like I said, when the presidential model gets intimate, they end up with a lot of strange, sick people in the bedroom. Okay, they get abused, but they're utilized, as I said, back in around the mid '70s. There was a security breach, and that's when Misha was activated. Is when all the other
Misha is a super soldier.
Okay. And sometimes we do things we don't want to do, but it's for the good of the country, you see. And yes, the monarchs do get abused, but that's the Army or the Air Force or the CIA or NSA, presidential models that are tied up with the MIBs.
I mean, I just listen. I gotta tell you, one of the reasons why I love doing this show is like I'm hanging out, we're listening to this right now, and like, oh yeah, she's a super soldier too, and like in my chat, just one of my rugback replies with, "Oh shit, her too? Oh sweet," like. Fuck yeah, that's the right kind of energy I'm trying to cultivate on this show right now. It's amazing. Like, oh yeah, this old lady that is just having a fucking existential crisis right now, she's a super soldier. Oh yeah? Fucking sweet. Cool. Fuck yeah. Yeah, all right, let's fucking go.
They're treated pretty good. And also naval intelligence is pretty good. It's just when you get outside the Navy area that you really come into contact with some really sleazy people like Epstein.
Sorry.
Jeffrey Epstein,
Wait, what?
We don't have...
Wait. What the fuck did you just say? So Jeffrey Epstein? Hang on.
Or NSA, presidential models that are tied up with the MIBs. They're treated pretty good. And also naval intelligence is pretty good. It's just when you get outside the Navy area that you really come into contact with some really sleazy people like the Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein,
Jeffrey Epstein. Man, what in the fuck? I didn't know that the heir apparent to the Epson Printer Inc. barony, Jeffrey Epstein.
We don't have control over that. And that's not our females. Those aren't presidential models that
The
are
Epstein
tied
files.
up with Epstein's case. Those are monarchs. Go ahead.
Monarchs.
I wanted to also state that the torture does not happen when we're adults. We are programmed to be that way. Whether it's
All right, Karen. Anyway, Jeffrey Epstein. I'm gonna fucking die, dude. I'm absolutely gonna die. It's so fucking funny. I love it. Incredible. No notes. No notes. No notes. No notes. I want to do. You know what? Okay. This is a good time. This is a very good time. We're gonna have ourselves a musical interlude with probably my favorite song I've ever played on the Roundup. While I go pee. So let's just do this. It's good. It's good. Sure, you guys have heard this before, but I don't care.
Sacred balance. Unlock your radiant potential. Filled with glee, on a sip and spree. The possibility is making us free. A tonic tea, drinking our wee yippee. We're embracing our pee. It's time to tell the world of this symbiotic brew. High on oxytocin, ancient Shivambu. Higher frequencies on the planet, it is true. Biofeedback loop tells our body what to create, what to produce, and what to eliminate. Tune in, regenerate with regular uptake. No need to inoculate, shed yourself some weight. Drink your piss, experience pure bliss. Make yourself whole, the nectar from your soul. Sip your divine gold, you don't need to grow old. Ancient memories, past lives of centuries. Unleash creativity, gaining immortality. Filled with glee, on a sip and spree. The possibility, it's making us free. A tonic tea, drinking our wee yippee. We're embracing our pee. It's a perfect solution, reduce the earth's pollution. Drink the secret sauce, we're a healthy-minded force. 5991, quality ingredients, incredible nutrients. Ain't that insane? Not to mention how it uplifts our brain. It's the golden elixir, make your morning spritzer. Heal for all ills, kill medical bills. Charge it all up on those windowsills. Rub it all over after your bath or shower. Learn to empower, unleash your superpowers. Overcome disgust and just be a rebel. Learn to adjust and flush those heavy metals. Those EMFs can't penetrate us. Strengthen auric field, preventing all the rust. In this coming age, it's becoming essential to unlock all your radiant potential. Filled with glee, on a sip and spree. The possibility is making us free. A tonic tea, drinking our wee yippee. We're embracing our pee.
All right, is everybody ready to drink their piss? We're not drinking our piss. It's fine. I won't ask you to do anything I wouldn't do myself, and I am not drinking my pee. Thank you very much. The right pee. No. God damn it, no. Let's do a silly one. Yeah. Let's do a silly one. Let's do
33. 3.
Shit. Why is this so fucking loud? Fuck you, dude. See, this is why I like to have my programming all done before we start the show, but that's okay. It's all right. We're making do. We're still going to have a good stream. It's good.
33. 3.
3.
3. All die.
They're moving inside. You've got a bit more symbolism here. Clearly 3 6s all around this fruit.
Foxes, classic.
Is it just a 6 or is it a 6, 7? Oh, fuck, sorry.
Numerology, Fox, 6, 6, 6. Here we have some strongbow people. Whenever you
Wait, how is Fox 666? How does Fox translate to 666? How does that even work? Whatever, fuck it.
see the bow there, that's a reference to Saturn, the ring around Saturn, strongbow. It's not just Robin.
How is that a reference to... Oh, shit.
Jeff, time for the piss song.
Wait, I gotta play that one again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to play that one again. This makes me so happy right now.
My husband and I, getting a little frisky mid-roundup. Jeff, time for the piss song.
Listen. First of all, you're doing something right now. You as a couple are sitting down and watching the Roundup with me. And I get it. There's a lot of things at the Roundup that might make you frisky. But a true connoisseur of the Roundup can take whatever comes at them, and still perform. You got to be able to look this content dead in the eye. All the crazy bullshit I'm going to throw at you and say, you know what? Not today, Jeff Holiday. We're still going to fuck around. It doesn't matter. Nothing will dim our spark. That is a true testament. I'm putting you through the fucking gauntlet right now. Right fucking now. I have some of the most bizarre, weird, fucked up things that I'm going to show you right now. And you beautiful couple watching me right now, I dare you. I fucking dare you to just keep fucking around right now while we watch this crazy bullshit. You know what? I had a couple of things I'm like, that might be too much for the Roundup. I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to pull them out this month just to challenge you. I dare you. If you're not fucking balls, or if you don't have balls, fingers deep in each other by the end of this fucking Roundup, I will be disappointed in you both. Let's go. Let's fucking do this shit. Is this one good? It's okay.
It's robbing daughters.
Listen, this is your warm-up, all right? This is easy. I'm going to throw some crazy shit at you here in a second, all right? This is your warm-up.
Well, robbing them of their health, loaded with chemicals, real fruit in every drop. Where's the fruit, mate? Where is the fruit?
Where is the fruit?
One ring to rule them all. Sauron is running Aldi, people.
That logo is Saturn. And that logo is Saturn. Now, Coca-Cola is a little bit more difficult to spot because it is inverted, but clearly we've got the sixes all along here. Yeah. You look at it like this, you might not notice it, but if you invert it, 6, 6, 6. 100 millimeters.
That doesn't look like a 6.
10 grams of sugar.
And then this whole section, just leave it alone, people. It's all Monsanto. It's all GMO wheat. Serial killers.
Serial killers. All right, cool. All right, now I'm fucking inspired. Let's fucking get crazy. And
I've been promising to show you a clip of Yeme's new session, and it's really an interesting project because the project is about mind control. The efforts of the U.S. government right now at studying and actually doing mind control, to be able to control people to do what they want. You know, it's like putting a chip in there, put the stuff in the brain, controlling them. And Yeme has a session that is very interesting. We also have Shantae has a spectacular session on it, and we're using all types of new animation stuff. But I wanted to give you an idea of what it sort of looks like, so you get an idea of the outfit and stuff like that. Because our outfits change depending totally on the topic itself. This one, Yeme, looks a little bit like Angelina Jolie and Tomb Raider. Guns on either side and the whole thing.
Okay.
So let me show you what that looks like. It's a very short clip, and then we'll get...
Okay. So, like, he's about the whole... fuck me. Okay. So, the name of this video is Spotlight, Epstein Disclosures and Governance Decay. And he just talks. He rambles for, like, 5 minutes about how they're going to do new graphics, and then they're showing us the graphics. None of it has anything to do with Epstein disclosures or governance decay, but that's okay. Am I allowed to have the Walker's prawn cocktails? You may.
Deep into the Epstein stuff, and what we're going to be talking about with regard to the Epstein stuff is nothing that you'll get anywhere else. It's totally unique to us. So hang on tight. You're going to see it. It's going to be great.
Here we go.
All right, so let me just show you this this real quick clip. It's a very short clip, like a minute or something.
Yeah.
But let me show you that. Okay, here we go.
There's a type of battle. I have battle as a deduction. I'm not saying this is a war, but this is a huge back and forth with... There is a huge back and forth with opposition amongst multiple subjects. The subject that I have found would do anything to come out on top, even if it goes against his morale.
What? Fuck, I gotta get
I'm moving to the center of focus 1.
Okay. This...
Are you certain? It matches the description perfectly.
So I keep seeing this circle with a very severe, very serious focal point.
Man.
This focal point feels connected to...
It's not even her. It's a CG... Oh,
Great
hey.
to catch you live, Jeff. Been a while since I got to sit with you and laugh at Wingnuts. No matter how hard and rough life gets, I can always count on you making it brighter at the end of the month. Keep on being a great person, and trans rights.
Wow, I'm trying to be a better person than I have in the past, you know. That's all anybody can really ask themselves. I'm so glad you got a chance to catch it live and to hang out with me today. I really appreciate that. And also, trans motherfucking rights. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. I appreciate all you guys helping out and being so generous this month. It's very, very sweet. I appreciate you. I'm very upset that they're just doing like a CG. What is her name? Is her name? There's a Yeme, but I think that's a dude. I think her name is Janae or something. Whatever.
Like a specific subject or inside of a specific subject, male, dark hair, pale skin, dark clothing.
Isn't it cutting edge motion capture?
He is very arrogant and spicy and a little above himself, I think. Ooh. I'm picking up on like peaks, rocks, possible mountains.
Yeah.
And around this area, I'm getting like eruptions of energy, upward movement.
Yeah.
I have deductions of explosion or explosive.
Okay, so that gives you an idea of the types of stuff we're doing, and the amount of animation that we're putting into it is astounding. We're getting pretty close to finishing it, so it's going to be coming out pretty soon. And I'm not saying in a day or two, but it's going to be happening really soon. So in addition to that, we've got some other things coming out as well, including some live streams. But this right now is the spotlight, so let's dive into what we're here to talk about today, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's begin.
Let's go.
Friends, over the past several weeks, a very large body of previously restricted material relating to Jeffrey Epstein case has begun entering the public domain.
Yeah.
Now, the scale of this release is unprecedented. We're talking about millions of pages of documents alongside a vast archive of images and video material now circulating outside traditional institutional channels.
Sure.
The volume is so large that no single organization, governmental, legal, journalistic, or academic, can plausibly digest it quickly or comprehensively.
True.
And that is part of the purpose of doing this.
Uh-oh.
By dumping so much information out all at once, it basically causes a situation of collective constipation where people just can't do anything else.
Wait.
In addition, there's apparently 2.9 million.
Can we put some respect on Courtney Brown's on his head right now for the term collective constipation? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I really like it. I really like it. Collective constipation. Sure, buddy.
Million additional documents that are being held back.
Yeah.
So you can assume that those ones are way worse than the ones that are already coming out. But the ones that are already coming out are, to be quite honest, I have great difficulty either listening to them, watching them, or being told about them. I can't sleep at night when I get so.
Last week I had to dip cause my baby was going to the doctor.
Oh.
Since then he was diagnosed with liver cancer and we just got home today from the hospital. Lil Punk is proud he tore out his feeding tube.
Liver cancer. Whoa. Oh man. Gosh, buddy, I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, well, if you had to like dip because there was like an emergency with the baby and you were like really scared, and then now you kind of have some settlement with knowing what it is. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this, but I will say thank you. I hope he's doing good. You obviously got some cool energy because you're calling your baby little Punk. That's dope. That's pretty dope. But yeah, get well soon. Get well soon. Damn, y'all caught me totally off guard with that one. Shit. My best to you and yours and your family. I appreciate you. Man, you know what? This couple that's trying to get freaky during the roundup right now. First, we're throwing them through some CG mocap fucking Epstein coded far sight. Now we're talking about babies with cancer. We're going to make you two work at it, aren't we? We're really going to put you through it. We're absolutely going to... right. Okay. Let's do... I am so amused right now. Let's do this.
You guys, he's still alive. Earlier that day, a trapdoor was built directly underneath his tent. His tent measurements are 10 feet wide by 9 feet high, the exact measurements you need to create a hologram. And directly behind him was an over $60,000 holographic projector. That's why his ring jumps from his fourth finger to his pinky in some videos, and chairs fall through the tables. And by the way, I used to hunt. The kind of bullet that hit him would have exploded his head off. His neck wouldn't have been able to stop it. You need to wake up. You're being harvested.
This is about Charlie Kirk. Now that you know what it's about, let's watch it again.
You guys, he's still alive. Earlier that day, a trapdoor was built directly underneath his tent. His tent measurements are 10 feet wide by 9 feet high, the exact measurements you need to create a hologram. And directly behind him was an over $60,000 holographic projector. That's why his ring jumps from his fourth finger to his pinky in some videos, and chairs fall through the tables. And by the way, I used to hunt. The kind of bullet that hit him would have exploded his head off. His neck wouldn't have been able to stop it. You need to wake up. You're being harvested.
Lucas says the docs are very hopeful. No worries, buddy. No worries. That's great. Listen. Don't ever feel nervous or shy about sharing anything with me. I am always rooting for all of you. I'm always rooting for all of you, just like so many of you guys have rooted for me. Like I have gone through probably the worst 14 months of my fucking life. Just this past 14 months have just been terrible. Everybody's been absolutely sweet to me. So if you ever are going through a hard time and you want to tell me about it, I will be as sweet as I can back to you. I'm more than happy to, and I'm glad the doctors are feeling optimistic. Also, obviously, Charlie Kirk is still alive. It's a grand psyop with holograms. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? Yep. We're just going to go right through it. We're just going to go right through it, buddy. What's next? God, I have so much good shit right now. So much good stuff. Let's do this one. Okay. Yeah. I want this one. This one's good. We'll spend some time listening to our friend Rachel's arguments here.
Hey, I'm coming back from Eureka Springs. It's a 12-hour drive.
Hang on. Did you just say you came back from Urethra Springs? Is that what she said? Hang on.
Hey, I'm coming back from Eureka Springs.
She just said she's coming back from Urethra Springs. Listen, I know we're trying to tantalize those two people desperately trying to fuck in the middle of the Roundup right now, but you just got to whip out like, I just got back from Urethra Springs. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot of heavy lifting with what you just said there, Rachel. Urethra Springs? Don't say it was Eureka. She didn't say Eureka. She said urethra. Listen to her. Believe women. Or Dania, believe women.
Hey, I'm coming back from Eureka Springs.
She just said urethra. That is urethra. You guys are crazy. She's saying urethra.
Hey, I'm coming back from Eureka Springs.
See?
It's a 12-hour
Anyway, it's fine. Listen, it's fine.
drive with my dog and cat. It has not been an easy trip. I went there for a couple of different reasons, but I have breast cancer and I am doing everything to heal. And so Eureka Springs has over 62 beautiful springs that some of them don't even have they're bottomless springs. And it's an incredible town. Think New Orleans meets old Europe meets Transylvania.
Okay. If she's talking about Eureka, no. Absolutely not. New Orleans meets like Transylvania. You have never been to any of those places. Eureka is a fucking shithole. I mean, obviously she wasn't at Eureka, California. She was at Urethra. But if she was talking about Eureka, California is gross. It is not a cool place. It sucks. It sucks ass. If you're from Eureka, I'm not going to apologize because you know that your city is disgusting. It's a terrible fucking place. It's awful. It's like saying, like, I'm from Modesto. Don't say a bad word about Modesto. Modesto is disgusting. What are you talking? Fuck, whatever.
Kind of feel. But it was totally dead. Like, nothing's open except for, like, a haunted mansion that's now a hotel that used to be an infirmary, which always seems to be the case with these haunted places. And then there's Passion Play, which is acres and acres. It's a 72-foot statue of Jesus and acres of, like, they do a live performance.
Can we accept the fact that she has, not only is she filming while driving, she apparently has, like, some kind of mount for a microphone with, like, a stained tea bag tied around her microphone, sticking up right in front of her between her and the wheel of the car. What the fuck is happening?
That they take you through Jesus's death and resurrection. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. The whole thing. And I didn't get to experience it, but the one thing that was open was this Bible museum with 15th century Bibles, like more Bibles, apparently than any Bible museum in America. So of course, and then a VR experience of Jerusalem. Like literally you put the VR goggles on and you get to go to Jerusalem. So I thought maybe I'll get my TikTok back and tell Netanyahu I went to Jerusalem and I loved it because those sacred sites were pretty cool with the VR goggles. But the point is the scientific sort of Harrison Ford robotic guy, like think Raiders of the Lost Ark meets zombie meets NPC.
Yeah, dude, I was just thinking about that. If she gets into like a fender bender, that airbag is gonna send that fucking mic mount straight through her gorgeous face. Like, that is terrible. That is super terrible. Eureka Springs in Utah? There's a Urethra Springs in Utah? Really? Well, Utah is gorgeous. I was just assuming it was Eureka, California, which is gross. I've never been to Eureka Springs in Utah. It's probably stunning. That's fine.
Gives us, I can't remember anything he said because he talks so fast.
Wait, Eureka Springs is in Arkansas? No, she's in California. Whatever, fuck it. We're getting distracted. Come on, it's urethra. Just listen to what she's saying.
Was so like vacant in the eyes. But I had to find out with all these Bibles around, was there a line to lay down with the lamb? You study Bibles your whole life. Couldn't you look that up? And it's in Isaiah. So he asks Grok. He doesn't look it up, he asks Grok. Of course, Grok says no, because Grok is on the timeline where that never existed. Or maybe Grok created that timeline where that verse never existed. Anyway, he opens it up, and no, it's not in any Bible, not the Ethiopian Bible, not the Bible from the 15th, 14th, 13th. As old as Bibles go, it doesn't exist. But we just thought it was very interesting that this dude, or even our scientists, are checking with Grok. And they're the ones that have been studying Bibles and excavations going all over. Like, this dude has been the only one that's like seen Ark of the Covenant or something. But he had to ask Grok.
Wait. So the man in the Bible Museum in Urethra Springs also went to the Ark of the Covenant, but then when asked a Bible question, asked Grok? What the fuck is happening right now? Am I high? Do I smell almonds? What the fuck is happening?
Anyway, I know the lion shall lay down with the lamb was the verse. I'll die on that hill. Let's just hope I don't die.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know how to parse what I just watched. I don't know. I'm so confused. A little suspicious. It is suspicious. Everything about this is very suspicious right now. Okay, I gotta make sure I mark this one as watch too. I am so pooped. I got very, very lucky that I did not end up having to work today. I was supposed to work, and it was going to be like a brutal 12-hour day. But actually, due to my own incompetence, I couldn't go into work, which is great. I love it when, like, not only is it my own incompetence that I don't have to go to work, but then they can't really get mad at me, and they're just kind of like, oh, well, oopsie doopsie, you don't have to come in. I'm like, great, super cool. But I'm still exhausted and super tired and, like, super out of it, which is why I'm not as animated as I usually am, but that's okay. It's totally fine. We're making do. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? I haven't checked in with you in a while. Baby. Darling. How you doing? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I got 4. Yeah, I got 4. All right. We'll do it like this. I'm gonna rub you. Fuck. How does that line go? Let's do it like this. I'm gonna rub your ass to the moonshine. Let's take it back to 79. Abomatomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define what I'll be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically performed on robbery. Flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. Battlestar Shogun exploding with this.
So I just went for a run, did some workouts, some push-ups. I'm just pulling back my foreskin and I'm just waving.
And at that point, I'm going to say thank you very much to my dear friend Sherry, who I love so very, very much. And I don't know what that schmutz is on that screen. That's from his camera. I don't know what the fuck he did with that. But thank you to my darling sweetheart, one of my bestest friends, Sherry, for finding this incredible Wild Naked Man clip. Thank you so much. Let's go.
So I just went for a run, did some workouts, some push-ups. I'm just pulling back my foreskin and I'm just waving my hummus cannon around, that shroom,
like you do.
Sniffing. And there's a very subtle pheromonal primal secretion of apocrine pheromones underneath the foreskin and from the sides of the glands and the, the scrotal sac. And it's really interesting because...
Okay, I got to call bullshit on that. My friend... If anybody knows what the fucking word scrotum or scrotal sac is, it's you. Don't be playing coy with me.
The sides of the glands and the, the scrotal sac. And it's really interesting because in ancient Sparta, the men were constantly working out with their foreskins forward. They would wear this little thing called a kynodesme, Kynodesme, which in English means dog tie. And it was a string to tie their foreskin forward. And then the foreskin underneath would get very, very sweaty during the workout, during the...
Okay, are you telling me... Wait, hang on. Hang on. Are you telling me that in ancient Greece, my fucking pause game is so good. It's so good right now. Holy shit. That's the face of when you realize that the Roundup's today. You're telling me that the ancient Greece used to gather their foreskin and tie it with like fishing line or some shit? Is that what you're telling me right now? Because, like, okay. I ain't gonna argue. All right, let's move it back.
Their foreskin forward, and then the foreskin underneath would get very, very sweaty during the workout, during the naked wrestling, etc. And then they would go and shower together, and they would pull back their foreskins, and you get this very rank, primal, masculine, pheromonal release from all of the mushrooms.
Okay, apparently it was a real thing. They really tied their foreskins up? Really? Well, okay. Here's the official position of the Jeff Holiday channel. People in the ancient world didn't know shit, and they were real fucking weird, okay? That's all I got to say about that.
In the bathhouse after they wrestled naked in the gymnasium. Gymnos means place of male undress. And so I find it really interesting. Men are really missing out on that aspect. Like, there are, hockey dudes who get naked, they pull back their foreskins, and then they'll shoot their hummus onto a cookie. But it's always done in the dark, in a sense of like in shame and secrecy. Let's bring these rituals back into the light, back into the sun. Let's get those mushrooms out and sniff, 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 and bring in 5D. Right? We need to activate the pheromones into the olfactory sense.
Yeah, brother. Let's... Or not. I don't know. I don't know. I guess, okay, so I guess like the ancient Greece, it was made out of like leather. It was like leather straps or something like that. Smegma is the new DMT? I guess so. Sure. It's, Oh, because showing off the glands was sexual and rude while they competed naked. So they would actually they'd tie their foreskin shut to desexualize themselves. Because they didn't wrestle naked. We know that. They wrestled naked. But they didn't want it to be like a sexual thing, despite what this fucking megamind freak wants to think. And they would cover the glands of the penis with the foreskin by tying it up with leather, and then wrestle. And then, and it'd be fine. I guess. But, like, who cares? Oh, fucking whatever. I don't care. I don't even care. I'm not even going to care. I'm out of caring. My caring is done. I'm out of caring. I'm cared out, my dude. I'm cared out. Okay. I'm upset. I don't remember what this dude's name is. There is, hey, oi, Exquisite Lizard. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again, Exquisite Lizard. Been watching some of your contributions here on the Roundup. You've been posting in the Discord on the suggestions for Jeff. Appreciate you. Sorry, that's my best Australian, best I can do. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too offensive. I've got 3 videos left. Now, I'm upset because this next video that we're about to watch, I don't remember his name. He was the main doctor on the Alex Jones show. He also was one of the main featured speakers at CalJam, the weird Wingnut alternative science chiropractor convention that I went undercover at, right? And he's also the guy at that convention that I made the best friends of. Like, he and I, like, this is true. I'm not even fucking around here. This is absolutely true. I think his name's like Edward something. It's something. And I didn't know anything about, like, this guy aside from the fact that he was on Alex Jones and he was an anti-vaxxer. He and I vibed so fucking good that we were, like, drinking together and cackling and, like, laughing and telling jokes. And I legitimately thought he was a really fun dude to hang out with, even though he was a giant piece of shit because of his wingnut beliefs and his political beliefs. He was a lot of fun. He was a really fun dude, and I liked hanging out with him. But, like, I don't know what happened. Over the past, like, 3 years or so, he's got one thing on his mind now, Just one. And apparently, Edward Group, that's what it was. It's Edward Group. This is Edward Group. Apparently, the only thing on his mind for the past 3.5 years now is piss. It's fucking piss. I don't know why. But here we go. This doctor just explained a stem cell secret people pay $25,000 for. Oh shit, this is gonna play.
Mission accomplished, although not without difficulty.
Yeah, yes. I am so proud of you both. I salute you. That's our couple, everybody. That's our couple that just had some fun during the roundup. Fuck yeah. You just made my whole fucking month. Fuck yeah. God, I feel good right now. Anyway, this is the guy that I got really drunk with at Cal Jam. He likes piss now. Thank you, Dan Hines and friend.
That's why I'm like, why are you going to pay $25,000 for like 10,000 stem cells when you can cultivate 100 million? By the way, when you cultivate the pure stem cells, the memory is clean. There's no disease memory. There's no nothing on that because the body intuitively knows in your urine to cultivate pure, clean, original source code stem cells. This is how easy it is to do, right? All you do is just take your urine, let it sit for 21 days, 18 to 21 days. At the end of 18 days, you're going to have roughly 100 million. You know how much it would cost you to get 100 million stem cells?
So take your pee-pee, put it in a jar, let it sit for like 18 days or some shit. It's fine. It's going to make so many stem cells, dude. So many stem cells.
From someone, probably like $1 million. You're going to have 100 million stem cells cultivated, pure, clean, original memory stem cells.
Just like manufacturing just all the stem cells you need with your aged stinky piss.
And then all you do is take a 60cc syringe with a silicone applicator, suck it up every day, and give yourself a mini enema and hold it in as long as you can. You're getting all those stem cells directly into your system every single day, and then you just do that until it runs out. You know, you just got a whole stem cell therapy.
Amazing, incredible. That's so amazing. There's so much you could do with just piss. Is there any chance of you going undercover again? Okay, so here, okay. let's take a minute and let me just kind of like address like the room real quick before we get to our last and gross 2 videos. So as most people are aware at this point with the roundup is a lot of things have gone completely batshit in my life for a while, right? And it's been really hard. It's been really tough. I have, with intention for the past 2 months, tried 4 times to make a video. One of those, I was going to try and recreate an MP video. If you know who MP is, try not to say his name. He's trying to stay off the internet, that sort of thing. But I have his back catalog of all of his videos and things like that. And he gave me permission to remake them. So I was trying to make one of those at least, maybe make one of the other videos. It's really tough on me. And a lot of that is because just with the crazy amount of changes that have happened to me in such a short amount of time leaves me in a very strange emotional place where I just don't know what I'm doing. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I do motorcycle tours in the summer. I've got like a little shitty job I do on the side. And anytime I have some time off where I'm not watching my kid and I'm not actually working, I'm on a plane. I just leave. I just fly. I've been flying all over the United States, just going random places. Some old friend will be like, hey, you should come over here. I'm like, okay. And I fly over for 2 days and just hang out with them. That's all I've been doing. Because I just can't bear the idea of like sitting still right now. Now, does that mean I'm opposed to the idea of like getting back into doing what I used to do? Not at all. I'd love to. I have a big urge to want to do that. But like, your boy kind of fucked up. I'm kind of fucked up. I'm kind of like, still not cool, still not okay. So I don't know. I don't know. Would I love to be able to go back and like pick some Wingnut convention and like fly over there and like sneak and like, you know, go undercover as like a different character and see how fucking weird it is? I would love to do that. Can I? Maybe. Maybe someday. But yeah, it's I gotta figure some shit out first. Just being real. That's all. Anyway, let me do. All right, we have 2 left. 2 videos left. They are gross. Just letting you know right away, they're gross. So if you're afraid of gross videos, we should probably just skip these. This is your cue to bounce out now. And after that, there will be no more warnings. So let's load this up. 3, 2, 1, go. Go.
So let's have some bloody egg.
Let's have some blood egg.
It is previously frozen blood with 0.8 grams of salt per 100 grams.
Oh.
But it will be nice anyway. Five eggs. Let's have some blood, guys.
Let's have some blood, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Are you ready to
quite
drink some blood?
Frosted yet, but most of it has. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's 5 eggs and some blood. Okay.
Blood drink. Blood has such a distinct red color. Very overwhelmingly colorful.
What's that shit hanging on the left? I don't know. I don't know. This dude basically just posts videos of him eating a bunch of raw meat and playing League of Legends. And that's like his whole channel. Which like is bad on both counts. I used to play League of Legends, so I can say that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's hanging. Anyway, this guy's going to drink a bunch of raw eggs and blood.
Swish it around a little bit.
Why is there a chair facing the wall next to the window? You know why.
Can't wait to fresh blood later, but this will do. This will absolutely do.
Where are you getting the fresh blood from? From my neighbor.
Some previously frozen blood and some raw eggs. Like the next best thing ever.
This dude is absolutely a
Let's
serial
see how I
killer.
feel on this.
100%. This guy definitely has bodies in his basement. I'm just saying it right now.
We have to make a bloody thumbnail with this.
Appreciate you 8 days a week. Appreciate you, buddy.
It's nice. I like it.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Hey guys, it's nice.
Yeah, it's not too salty when I blend it with eggs.
It's not too salty. It's good.
And they
Gross.
recommend cooking this. Yeah, haram.
Okay. There you go, champ. All right. Anyway, there's a weird Swedish dude just drinking blood. Let's do this one.
My presence is a beautiful thing. So look at all that love coming off of boom me.
Shit.
See, I'm not using AI or special effects.
No.
Woo! Just drink of yourself. You know, I'll tell you, this is the most transformational water and
Yeah.
plasma
Yeah.
and essence of self.
Yeah.
You can find anywhere on the planet. You can't get it from a health food store. You cannot get it from a pharmacist. You cannot get it over the counter, under the counter, unless you're standing under the counter collecting.
You can get it from certain profiles on FetLife if you want. I don't, but you can.
It, if you know what I mean. So drink of yourself. Wow, that's the best tasting me I've ever tasted. I taste like that? Wow. Drinking your essence is drinking you. So drink of yourself, get to know yourself, and be at peace. You deserve it. You're worth it. I love you.
Aw, okay. You know what? We'll leave it at that. What in the fuck? You absolutely get a pharmacist to pee on you? Well, I mean, some people do. Did he ask the pharmacist for their pee? Maybe. I mean, you can ask anybody for anything at any point in time. Like, you have free will. You can do anything, really. Like, it just... I'm not going to say that people are going to respond well if you do that. Well, my dearie doves, my darlings, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful friends. Did I... Oh, you know what? I have one I got to read. Hang on. From Yummy. Yummy. Yummy says, is about to get in a shaky elevator that's extremely shaky, like dangerously shaky. See, that's how someone's going to end up in a Silent Hill BS. Gonna take the stairs 6 floors for laundry. Rest in peace. Oh, shit. And Kara says, I was going to have eggs for dinner. Not now. No. Don't do that now. No. It's too late. You can't do it. Listen, I'm just here trying to describe life. That's all anybody can do. Yeah. No, it's fine. So, my friends, my dear, dear friends, I thank you once again, like I do every single month, as we've been doing for a long fucking time now, for joining me here on the Wingnut Roundup. 3 hours where just once a month, at the end of the month, rain or shine, managing the best that we possibly can to come together and have a good little giggle at some of the weirdest things that we could find on the internet. I promised that I would give an update on the Great Black Dragon. He hasn't posted. I looked everywhere. He's probably not dead. He'll probably post at some point this next coming month. We'll see. But for now, he's not dead, and neither am I, and neither are any of us. And we're all still here kicking, making the best out of a very, very rough situation with a very crazy world that we have no control over whatsoever. But you know what we do have control over? We have control over how much we care for each other, we care for our families, make sure we reach out and connect with somebody. We try and find some way to enrich our lives. And if we can manage to do just those little things, no matter how terrible life can be, it'll be just a little bit sweeter for you and hopefully a little bit sweeter for somebody else. We can also control whether or not we get back here next month at the end of the fucking month for one more motherfucking Wingnut Roundup, baby. We can do that. Can we do that? I'm going to be here. You going to be here? I'm going to be waiting. I'll be right here, waiting there. Like, where they at? Bitch, I've been waiting. Man, I got to show some people some videos of people drinking piss. Where my fucking crew at? I'll be here. You be here. I'll see you then. I love you. For my family, yours. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Goodbye. Bye-bye, everybody. Let's go.
Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit.